With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil. With so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and show. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shad's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran shoot of feeling so insecure. The money he earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil spending impulse is always had to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once kicked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap while DSP is chasing green. We're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. It's not in burp and leaning ban, it matters not if battery fun as child can't see if powers making feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of call his cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't actor as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Teaches nearly over it and awareness in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, Keemstar here and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Tuesday 25th of July 2023. I hope you're all doing very well indeed. And today I'm joined by Alt Insider once again, which was actually one of the last times he joined me for a while. Because, you know, summer of Alts is almost at an end. So, yeah.
Yes, gotta take a break, but I'll definitely be back. Don't worry about that. But yeah, okay. I gotta take a little break. It's funny because yesterday I was like, "Fuck, I wish I did the show yesterday." But then now we're gonna get the same fucking shit. So I hope you're ready for more of the same, assholes. Hope you're ready.
3 days in a goddamn row. So Phil's in his chat already, just hamming up for his audience. What's your thoughts now so far?
Well, Phil is doing like this is so clearly a cry for drama. It's amazing. I mean. It's incredible how clear it is to call for drama. And LTG, like LTG does, calls people out, says shit about their looks, says shit about whatever the fuck he wants, because he's doing it like he doesn't give a shit what he says. He's just trying to say it's like a diss track or something. You just say shit against a person. You don't think about it that fucking deeply. But DSP's job is why is he talking about my weight? And then it's like a 15-minute segment where he has to talk about his weight, how he lost weight and stuff.
It's just crazy.
It's just Phil doing a typical extremism. Phil trying to take you out of what's actually happening by making his own narratives about, oh look, LTG likes a guy. Why is he talking about a guy so much? What? It's like don't get that deep about it.
And keep in mind, Phil's trying to pass this off as him trying to push an idea onto his fans, so he could do this kind of react thing to the kind of street fair game. He didn't need to drop any names. He could have just told his audience, by the way, guys, I want to do this kind of thing now, maybe where to kind of react to Street Fighter content and maybe even give my own takes and that. He didn't need to name drop anyone whatsoever, but he did it intentionally, as everyone's kind of caught on to. Even the guy himself, even Dale himself caught on to what Phil was trying to do and said he's just trying to use me for some clout or whatever, not just nonsense. So
it was that was great. Like he just wants some clout from me. Like, what clout am I getting? It's like that anyone with anyone that's not his fans can understand. Like we see the clout you're getting. You can be viewers you fucking have to. This is what you're after.
Yeah,
so obvious.
And I love the daily crap as well that he fucking made as well. So it's not Logan clipped or whatever. And Phil was asking people to make sure things were clips to send to LTG in the first place. And then after all that said and done, Phil ended up whining about people watching the tractor clips rather than watching his own direct, raw content.
That shows it hurt him.
And that's after Phil watched a restream of LTG as well. Not the right source.
So he knew that really, Phil was checking that fucking number. It was like,
mental,
less than 1,000? What the fuck?
Thank you very much for Barrett Wilson. So we tried to surprise I didn't go the route to the Keemstar. I don't want to date you, LTG. It's one of those weird things. I don't know what Phil. Also, Phil was. It's got a desperate, attempt from Phil to manufacture drama just artificially, just of his own volition, and try and then blame someone else. Like, the detractors all take things out of context, and things are taken out of context. I want to play this clip for people in case they've not seen the daily crap. And this is kind of the best part of it. For this Snort Hogan Ironically, Phil's basically talking about it's not Hogan here, as if he fucking did permission anyway from Phil to fucking clip shit. But in case people haven't seen Phil's daily chat from last night and then whining about it, this is what he said.
But in addition to that, today I reacted to apparently a rant that LTG went on about me last night on his stream in reaction to my talking about him on my podcast yesterday.
When LTG talks, it's a rant. When I talk, it's me talking
about him. Apparently, people goaded him and told him a bunch of stuff that didn't actually really happen. So he went off on a big rant and a tirade against me today, or last night. So I did a live react to that on my podcast this morning. If you didn't see it yet, watch the Level 1 podcast from this morning. And that's why it's an extra long podcast of 2 hours, because like an hour of it was me reacting to him and laughing hysterically at the insanely ridiculous things he said about my appearance, because apparently he cares about what another male streamer looks like a lot. Like he really cared about my appearance.
Phil, why do you keep saying this male stuff? Yeah.
As
why
if
you
you've
keep saying
never
this male stuff?
Remember if Phil got in trouble on Twitch before for making fun of someone's blue hair?
Yeah?
As Phil has cared about male streamers and their fucking appearance as well before, and all of a sudden he's like, oh, why is this person obsessed with my appearance? When Phil all the time has a go at other fucking people and their physical attributes if he can use that to mock them. At least in the past anyway. Since Twitch slapped him down about that, he can't learn the lesson a little bit.
Yeah, he definitely learned a lesson. He doesn't talk about looks anymore.
Yeah.
But still, like, he keeps saying this like guy thing. That's the thing I want to make sure we remember is he keeps pointing out this guy thing, which is not a cool thing to point out. It's like, I'm not saying he thinks that LTG is gay, but he's definitely hitting on that, and that as if it's a negative, right?
Yeah,
that's what he's doing. You know?
So it's two contributions. Sorry. First of all, thank you very much for Burning for the super chat. It says great for the gaming channel to get react content. That's what I was thinking. He committed over an hour to do a reaction to this fucking thing on his gaming channel. Absolutely mental. I don't understand why. Annoyingly, Cody Taylor also sent me a super chat, but my activity feed isn't working and it didn't show up in chat either for me. That's kind of strange. Let me see if I can.
Oh yeah, it didn't. I didn't see it either.
Yeah,
no.
Cody Taylor. I mean, hold on. I can find out. I can kind of go around a bit weird to try and find out. Give me a second here. I want to make sure I don't miss Cody's. Oh.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't like it's playing twice.
Cody Taylor is a legend.
Hold on a
They
second.
are a legend.
It's still
Gotta
not
give
showing
them
up.
prop.
It's still not even showing up. The dashboard for me in Stream Elements is not working. That's very strange indeed.
Maybe
You know what?
PayPal's fucked up.
Yeah, it's not even PayPal. It's like a. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Activity feeds. Can I see what Cody Taylor said? Okay, Cody Taylor has sent 2 super chats, I think, in a row. Essentially, I don't think he meant to send both of them, but he sent one anyway. And he says something of yesterday. LDG says DSP is a fat, ugly piece of shit. DSP says, "Lol, you're gay for me, and I'm not fat." So. Pretty much.
Good comeback, dude.
I mean, so yeah, Cody. I mean, sorry. I mean, obviously to me, actually has sent twice. I don't even know why none of them showed up in chat, which is why I kind of went around a bit weird trying to see what he said. I just by going on stream as I said. I don't have an activity feed on my page, so I'm basically relying on chat to kind of see the messages come in as well. But I've got the stream elements page open on the side if I need it. So there we go. Let's play the rest of this and see what else Phil had to say about LTG and everyone else.
And all kinds of other stuff. Give it a look. All right. Now, what I can say is this: for those of you watching this video, there's going to be a follow-up on tomorrow's podcast regarding the LTG situation, because something already happened today. I just didn't tell anyone. All right. I want to see
what is he
tomorrow's
referencing
podcast
here? Do you know?
rather than
No, this isn't news. You know, this is brand new territory, which is probably maybe just hoping to try and encourage people to fucking come along to
okay.
for bait. Although I did say that LTG got in touch with him as well. Apparently, LTG did contact him, which is what it says next actually.
rail my Rashid gameplay with more LTG crap. So tomorrow morning, we're going to actually talk more about it. I have not only more supplemental information about why this guy is so butthurt about me, but I also have a follow-up directly from him. So I'll talk about this tomorrow, okay, on the show. So you want to know what that's going on with that? Tune into the podcast tomorrow, where we'll have our whole follow-up segment, and I'll let you know exactly what's going on. But if you want the full story, definitely watch the podcast from earlier today. People said it was highly entertaining. If you're wondering why there's low views on it, it's because everyone clipped it and restreamed it.
I was really wondering that.
You get fucked, Phil. You told people to fucking clip it and shit. And then you fucking get surprised when fucking people are watching the tractor content to get the fucking context. They don't want to fucking sift through a fucking 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour stream unit or whatever to fucking, see what even on a 2 hour podcast. They don't want to do that. They basically just want to fucking get to the gist of it, you know what I mean? They want the fucking digestible stuff, which is where the detractor streamers like Snort Hogan and Aqua Teal and Head Tarmy and Dudu and all these other clippers and reclippers and restreamers and all that shit come in.
Yeah, definitely.
You know me, I'm doing
It's like,
gameplay and everything.
Just real quick. Think about this. What streamer do you know in the universe that says, guys, if you're worried about the low views, here's why. Let me give you an explanation. No one on earth gives a shit about no viewer of normal people care about the views.
I made a video today. I made a video this morning about this incident and situation, and the views aren't great. And I know my audience is just fucking absolutely distraught about it, you know. There've been so many fucking, you know, sad faces and peppy faces, not shit, and people pressing F all over the place to pay respects because the views are so astronomically bad from my video I made earlier on, and a big fucking deal. I don't monetize my shit anyway, so it's no big fucking deal. But yeah, Phil pretending that everyone else is going to be concerned about his fucking low views. And Phil, you're concerned. You're the one that brought it up. You're the one that's fucking flailing your arms with it, and you're the one we're laughing at because you're making a big fucking fuss and song and dance about it. What Phil says here really is quite interesting to me, like the full context of. In fact, context in general, he brings up himself here.
I only watched the podcast from earlier today. People said it was highly entertaining. If you're wondering why there's low views on it, it's because everyone clicked it and restreamed it immediately. You know me, I'm doing gameplay and everything. Well, all the fucking restreamers and haters clipped it and put it on the internet, so anyone who wanted to see it already has seen it, so they're not watching my version of it, they're watching the video version that's already out there, edited and shit, but you can watch the raw version, unedited, in context, with all of my commentary over it. I did a live reaction.
So why did Phil then watch an LTG Detractor stream? That wasn't full context. He spent an hour picking apart an LTG Detractor restream version of what LTG was saying and doing. Where's the context there, Phil?
Dude, he was making fun of things that were from the restreamer, not from LTG at all.
He thought he was bald for fuck's sake, you know, and he thought, when check out the camera, the restream was in 720p. And Phil's trying to compare webcam quality.
Yeah.
But it's like,
show the camera. Look at this camera, look at it.
Yeah, but Phil's not even comparing his own fucking camera to LTG. He's comparing it to the restream. Fucking, the fucking stupidity was up it. And the double standards and the hypocrisy, it's just, you know, non-stop. One wee bit, and then that's the rest of the video. Hold on.
To him. Yep. It's live right now. Check it out. Okay?
Check it out, dude.
I was actually fucking clear. Big ups to Snort Hogan. You know what I mean? It's a good wee clip showing Phil's kind of seething toxic jealousy of, you know, how dare us mean evil dirty detractors fucking capitalise on, you know, upping what Phil said and did. Phil says BRB restroom, then we'll begin. Fantastic stuff. Well, Phil's in the restroom. We can try and get our bingo card sorted for today. Let's spin the wheel, shall we? And see what it lands on.
Yep.
Spin, you ugly bastard. Spin some more. Land on something good. Eye touch, I think it is.
Oh, that's good one. Chill was dangerous.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to ask you, Alt. We need a center square. I haven't got one yet today. I wasn't sure if you wanted to do it.
Let's just do something stupid like I was gonna say LTG, but that's kind of like you did yesterday anyway. So let's try to change it up. Let's do like it's something good. Like I was trying to think of some way to say that like guy joke. He's gonna definitely make it. That's kind of too difficult. So you just do LTG is fine. I mean, it's not a big deal.
How about the word context?
What's something better? Yeah, come on, chat. What's better?
Context. What about the word context?
Oh, context is good. He's gonna say context for sure. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so there we go. So yeah. So we need to
male
generate...
streamer. Yeah.
Oh, I need a number. Alt. I need a number.
What between what and what?
But 200 probably. Yeah, 200.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. Here's a hint. Here's a interesting Chaos Realm fact you might not know.
Oh,
Chaos Realm released 46 videos on her YouTube channel, so I'll go for the number 46, please. Thank you.
The 46th bingo card, which will be the 47th result on here. So it's a card on the left-hand side. So this is a card that Alt has picked. We've got Phil to say, that being said, big out to that being said, straight away. There's a fucking reference right now. Him touching his eye, him saying excited, meaningful, and him giving a thumbs up to the camera. Then you got Phil to grab his leg, him saying addition, absolutely, you see, and honest. Third row is Phil saying reality, business, context, okay, and now. The fourth row is Phil clearing his throat, him saying tips, him butchering the word, him saying fun, and wow. And the fifth and final row is Phil giving a good old turbo nose where he goes, no. Him being all defense mode, where he tries to justify why he's a piece of shit. Him saying unique, him being all clown mode, and finally him saying interactive. This is a really, really strong card.
Yes, I think there's no problems there at all, really. Maybe fun. Maybe fun, I don't know.
I don't know. It's like people make fun. He's probably going to complain about LTG making fun of him for, you know, he mocked my appearance and my goatee.
Yep. So
I'll just save this card very quickly. Before I forget to save it. That has happened one time, but it's one time too many for me. I forgot to actually check. I mean, I was going to check it earlier on today, yesterday's podcast, to make sure I didn't miss anything in the card.
Yeah.
But the transcript wasn't available yet. But I imagine we wouldn't have won anyway. I mean, technically we're like 2 away, I think, or 1 away. I don't know. I will go check a transcript just to make sure I don't miss any words on the card. I'll check it later on. No big deal. So yeah, we can close that. We can close that. We have this background remover ready. We have Phil's live. Fuck off. Okay, we didn't actually fucking miss too much. It's okay. Cool. And we have the auto cam and standby as well. They're also shoots. Look at that. But yeah, the autos needed if needed. Autos. And of course, I forgot one more thing, guys. I forgot to say, because of all the LTG drama, I had no idea this, by the way. TG Game Box gave an update on Phil's WWE Champion spending habits. Where is the money coming from? $1,107 from Phil Burnell in the latest WWE Champions event. If he somehow got Raquel in the first 24 hours, but Phil's roster didn't go up, so he doesn't think it did, it's $829, but regardless, it's a lot of money. So it's more likely this because the roster for Phil Burnell did not go up whatsoever. So yeah, the big question is, how in the hell is he avoiding all that? And that's what tweeted yesterday, 24th of July. That's what tweeted that. So yeah.
Yeah, I wonder.
So yeah, and you set up the card as well before we begin. We'll just build up some nice speed up juice when we need it today.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, but of course a variety of ways for you guys to be able to, win this bingo card and also get free spaces in the card as well. First of all, if Phil snorts 20 times or burps 10 times before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that will give us a free space. If he has 100 likes and blows bubbles for his audience, like he did yesterday, before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that's also a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this very stream right here, not only is that a free space for the card, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation, the Pixar animations, so very kindly made for us all to enjoy. So with all of that being said, how about we just begin this bloody bingo, get straight into it, and see what sort of cringe we've got in store for us today from Phil Burnell.
Yes, and I think it should be good. I mean, no matter what, it really comes down to how can Phil make this last longer? Because this is not going to be the last word at all. Remember, he's got to think of his goals. He wants this to go on as long as possible, and of course, look good while doing it. So that's his goals. Let's see how he does it.
Yeah, here we fucking go.
What's up, everyone? On today's show, we're going to talk all about yesterday's big release of the first DLC character in Street Fighter 6, Rashid.
What the hell's he wearing on his neck?
It's going to be a joke, I guarantee it. It's going to be a joke. Here's the joke. Ready? It's really hard for me to downgrade my own sense of humor this far. But he's going to say, I'm trying to look better for LTG.
Oh, he's trying to replicate the chain, the fucking gold chain or something. Really, is Phil going to stoop that low? Holy shit. I thought...
That's it.
I would have thought Phil would have been fucking terrified of LTG fucking blowing up at him. He would destroy him.
Oh, no. Oh, God. As Faye said on the Dead Sea Scrolls from 2004, when online, Phil talks a big game. When he gets in person or on voice, he clams the fuck up.
Oh my god, so hold on. The Prophet has sent me a DM comparing the camera quality between the two streams.
God, is that on Twitter yet? I'm going to retweet it if it's not.
Hold on.
If it is, I mean.
I don't think that's on Twitter yet. I'll just send you the image, on the...
Yeah.
Remember, give me credit for it, not Prophet. Nobody will ever know.
Yeah, I will. From King Jad only.
There we go. There we go. It's courtesy of DSP Bingo, nothing to do with Prophet whatsoever. But there we go. Okay, let's get straight into the bingo again, back to the bingo. So thank you, Prophet, for sending us that side-by-side comparison. Yeah, the camera quality from Phil is not great. I mean, LTG's camera is obviously better.
Yeah.
For sure, there's no denying that, for God's sake. Oh, hold on, I forgot to like and retweet this tweet. There we go, cool stuff. Yeah, there we go. Cool, right, let's just bingo. Bingo time. Let's see what Phil's going to fucking do to noise all today.
And my unprecedented great first run with the character. In addition, there'll be a major follow-up to the LTG situation. Yes, it's true. Even more has happened since yesterday. So all this and more on today's podcast.
Mute that fucking shite. Let's skip actually. Here we go.
Yes, it's more. Okay.
Here we fucking go.
Alrighty, everyone. So, welcome to the show. How is everyone today? I hope you're doing well. If you can't notice, it's been a very busy 24 hours for me here on DSP Gaming. First of all, I don't know if you've noticed, but based on the feedback that I received yesterday on the podcast, I've been working on my sexy.
No.
Good joke.
No.
Shut up, bitch!
Doesn't know.
Alright, so I switched up shirts, so now I'm wearing a nice tight pop culture reference shirt to be at the height of fashion, and also I'm wearing a piece of jewelry, a necklace on the outside of my shirt to try to look
Told ya.
nice and sexy for you on the stream today. Now,
I'm taking clown mode.
Yeah, put it, hit it.
That time, yeah.
No doubt, no question. No one can complain about that.
It's just it's absolutely clown mode straight away.
the problem is, sadly, I'm poverty status, all right? So because I'm poverty status streaming, I couldn't afford to get a real piece of jewelry, so I just grabbed whatever was hanging around in my office here and I just tossed it on.
Yeah, Phil's poverty status, clearly. This kind of spending the champions is poverty status for sure. $1,107 goddamn dollars over the course of a weekend. Again! 2 weekends in a row, Phil has dropped 4 figures on a WWE Champions event. How?
I'm sorry, I'd like to jump in here.
Oh my. On you go then.
Poverty status, it is your own fucking fault you're in this, you dumb, stupid fuck.
An angry Englishman has appeared. Welcome, Dashi.
Apologies, poverty status, what? This is your undoing.
Yeah, this is completely manufactured by Phil. We've all seen that in Phil. Even if his response was 10 minutes long, clearly he didn't really care about trying to look too much into it, and he said, I don't want anything to do, I don't want to be mentioned in the same breath, I want my name kept in his mouth, I want nothing. So, but Phil was doing his best. For some reason, he's decided to try and drag us out and manufacture some drama, manufacture beef, hoping to try and encourage LTG to fucking play him at Street Fighter 6, just to try and get some big massive fucking buzz going.
Yeah. Can we have a cunt mode square?
I mean, we'd take it every day, especially a free space.
It's tough to define.
Like, thank you very much for to Cody Taylor. I can actually see Cody Taylor super chat now in the chat. Fantastic. He says, per DSP's own words, he's not poor, just broke. I forgot Phil said that. That was a fucking classic. That was a classic.
Yep.
Phil's not poor, he's just a broke ass bitch. Anyway,
I'm going to leave you to go jump into it now.
Oh my god, man. There's a lot to get through. This might drag on long as well. I want to try and avoid another 3 hours, but it depends what Phil ends up doing as well. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's one of those fucking things as well. I actually might.
Sometimes you got no choice.
I know. I'm going 1.25 already. Already. Let's just crack on, mate.
Piece of jewelry, so I just grabbed whatever was hanging around in my office here and I just tossed it on. But at least now my looks must be improving and they must be getting up to standard of what's expected of a professional level streamer who would be spoken to by another streamer, correct?
Where is it? Do you see any professional level streamers, Phil? I don't see. Oh, do you see any professional level streamers?
Well, I guess this shirt is an upgrade from the Ron Jeremy style shirt he had yesterday.
Fucking
so
showing up a fucking
least
chest hair.
Yeah.
Jesus, man, like some fucking, what the fuck? We can't. Magnum PIG is the only way you can describe that look.
Yep.
Anyway, the other thing I've been really busy doing is playing Street Fighter 6 because Rashid released in Street Fighter 6 yesterday. He is the first major DLC character, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to report something that you probably didn't expect. I did really well with Rashid.
You done alright, you fucking dork. Thanks to Profit as well, we actually have the stats available for us. I'll just go back to Discord and find the stats that Profit sent me. Rashid has a 70.42% win rate, increased his overall rank by 0.57. So there we go. There's a couple of. So we have that thing to show off. This is the overall, ranking thing for him. This is everyone essentially. That's his rank there. 1,247 wins from 2,250 battles, 55.42% win rate, and of course with his Rashid right here on this screen here, we can see it right there. 59 wins from 84 battles, 70.24. So it's a solid return to be fair from Phil, but you'd think he'd be used to the kind of game by now and how it works and how other people work. It's no actual big surprise that he actually wasn't that bad compared to how he started with other fucking players, in my opinion. Because
well, here's the other thing too. This character with good players can just abuse people with it, like just kill people with it. Like remember that guy last night? You see the guy he played last night? He got wrecked.
Was that the guy
there's
who
one player played
perfect?
last. Yeah. He beat it with perfect, and he's a pro level player. So you see, and just like Justin Wong as well, was able to get master in one night. Like good players can just annihilate with this character.
I wonder why Phil can get master in one night. I mean, I thought he was so good at the fucking game. I mean, Justin Wong can do it. Why can't Phil?
Yeah. Oh no, he could. Of course not. Of course, only Phil could do that if he wants to. Must be nice.
I mean, Justin Wong does get like fucking master roughly the same amount of battles. It's not as if fucking Justin Wong is playing like fucking 200, 300 times to try and get master. No. It's usually kind of roughly around about. I mean, maybe a wee bit more silly, but it's Justin Wong usually wins the majority of his matches. It's crazy. He's an absolute monster of the game. Although that's the best fighter, yes, is one of the best fucking Street Fighter players after all.
In fact, as you're going to see as we go into the numbers and what happened, probably my best first outing with a new character in the game ever. Like, unprecedented performance, which I was not expecting, especially when you're picking a character. I didn't know anything really about him. I didn't do any research on him. I was just trying to basically like learn him on the fly.
Also, jury and
I did pretty damn good. So we're going to talk all about that today. There's a little bit of game news to discuss today as well, some of which pertinent to Street Fighter 6. But some other things going on as well. So a good show for you today. And yes, I am going to further respond to the whole LTG situation because it has progressed further. So I have more to say. If it didn't progress further, I would have ignored it. But there are updates that we will cover. All right?
All right. So this is just a one step on the way for Level 1 Podcast to be Drama Podcast. Cool.
A quick reminder, Phil initiated all this by himself. He's pretending that LTG's going after him and fucking night. Phil initiated all this by himself by name dropping him in the first place when he didn't need to.
And remember this. Every time he talks about, I know you got good donations, but every time he talks about fucking high level videos he watched, he doesn't mention any fucking name, right? Remember those? For a long time, he didn't say any fucking names.
Yep.
But then when it comes to, I want to give people critiques, he quickly mentions the name of LTG. Why? What's the difference?
Okay, so first of all, the super chat from Barrett Bells. Thank you very much to Barrett Bells for the super chat, who said old Phil could pick up a controller and play at a pro level. Current Phil has been gifted a body of shortcomings. Yeah, I forgot Phil said that back in the fucking day. You can just pick up a pro, he can be a pro if a fucking, has enough time with it. He can just pick up a controller, and he's basically a pro level fucking player. That was definitely the old vintage Phil who didn't really know any fucking better and just assumed. I think that's why Phil doesn't do that well either these days. Like he's got like a barely above average win rate, but I think he underestimates a whole lot of people because he's got that mentality of him being a former pro. In his head, he feels he probably should be beating most people that are playing the game because they're not former pros, but he is. The way he fucking dismisses him and talks about him and says, this person is lucky, this person got fucking the fluke, this person button mashed. It's just basically Phil underestimating what people can do. And the fact is, he's been overtaken by so many pros and just normal gamers alike that he can't quite comprehend it.
So I see some people saying he did mention people. You're right, he did mention people, but he took a long time to get the first mention of Justin Wong, and he said a lot of things that Justin Wong was saying in his own videos, but he wouldn't bring it up. The best example, of course, was when Justin Wong said that modern, who was it? Zangief or whoever was good. Next fucking day, DSP's like, you know what? Some people were saying a high-level player is saying this, and just say his name, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you to Richard Bugs as well for subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. So the notification goes off as well for people subscribing. I still have that on, so it doesn't show up too much, but it does happen sometimes. So cheers, Richard Bugs, for subscribing.
If it didn't progress further, I would have ignored it, but there are updates that we will cover, all right? But before we get to that, let's talk about the Street Fighter 6 stuff, so that way we can get that out of the way and focus on the other stuff, shall we?
Yeah, get on more important stuff.
No. Two times speed. No.
Yeah.
Any Street Fighter talk, I just 2 times.
2-hour stream today, that would be nice. Not a 2-hour podcast. We can actually get to Final Fantasy 16, which is our gameplay for today.
Oh, God.
I do want to apologize. The last 2 days I've had some issues with my throat because of likely allergies.
Look at the muting.
My voice cracks and stuff. This sucks. It's stupid. What can you do? Can't really help it. Hopefully it heals and gets better. I guess we'll see. Anyway. So let's talk.
Good job.
So yesterday, Rashid released in Street Fighter 6. Okay, first DLC character. And as you know, I bought the Ultimate Edition of the game, so I'm going to be playing all of the Season 1 DLC characters moving forward. And a lot of people were interested in seeing how I would play him, what I thought about the character, how I would do. And I didn't know. I had no idea, right? So, I jumped in, and actually the night before, there were no videos or tech out for the character, so I actually watched a little bit of Justin Wong using him on his own live stream, and basically Justin got him to master ranking. He played like 8 to 10 hours straight, and he got him to master ranking with just basics. Like, he didn't know any advanced strategies, but Justin's so solid at fundamentals and basics in fighting game that he's just trouncing everyone online and gets to master. So I saw like an hour, but I didn't really learn too much, only because he didn't know so much about the character. Everyone was still learning. And so yesterday, on my first stream, we did exactly what I would usually do. We did the guide, we did the combo trials, we did some training mode practice to try to learn some Bible combos, then I went in casual play for about an hour. So all in all, I played for about 2 hours before I actually went to ranked play. Then I finally went to ranked play and I played my ranked matches. And what was funny was, even though I didn't actually know much about what I was doing with the character, similar to when I was playing with Luke, I was doing pretty good. I think I want to say I won at least 4 or 5 of my ranked matches, and they kept giving me 5-star platinum and even diamond players when I was playing my ranked matches. So, it was pretty crazy because again, here I am with a brand new character. I have no idea really what I'm doing. I'm just trying to learn, and I'm actually getting wins. So the thing was, I actually was doing well, and then I think it was like the last 2 matches I lost back to back, and that ended up kind of tanking my ranking. So instead of starting in diamond like I did with Luke, I actually ended up starting in I want to say it was 3-star platinum, but like just on the starting level of 3-star platinum for when I was going to play in ranked. Okay. By the way, I'm so far ahead of myself. I didn't even mention today is Tuesday, July 25th, 2023. Sorry, I got so ahead of myself. I'm so into my sexy. that it completely distracted me from everything else, as it should be. When you
Let
are
it
so focused on yourself and your
go!
looks, that's all that should ever be on your mind. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's yesterday, today, tomorrow, a week, a year, as long as you look good, that's all that matters. So anyway, after doing my ranked placement matches, I then jumped into ranked. I played an hour on my first stream and 2 hours on my late stream. Actually, it was about 2.5 hours on my late stream. So I actually played an absolute ton of gameplay of Rashid on this launch day. And because people are asking me, what do you think about the character? What do you think about the build? Is he different from other characters? So here's what I've observed. Okay, basically the way I see it is he's a hybrid because he does have some tricky zoning with this fireball that he has, which is a weird fireball. Instead of going straight forward like most fireballs in the game, this fireball has a curve to it. And so because it has a curve, you know what it reminds me of? The Airman ability that you get in Mega Man 2. I know that's a weird, obscure reference for most of you, but like it's the same. Like you do it instead of just attack, go straight, it goes whoop like that, and it's tricky because a lot of people don't realize that, and they jump right into it, or they walk right into it. Thinking, oh, it's gonna go down, and it hits them in the face, or I'm gonna jump over, and it goes whoop, it curves, it hits it from underneath. And a lot of characters such as Zangief have a tricky time getting around it because they're already so chubby, and now you have this curving projectile. Now, in addition, if you charge the projectile before you release it, you get a little tornado.
Are they like
in front of
wings?
you, and then what you can do is dash through the tornado, and you get all new properties. So you can do his spin attack, and it becomes a powered up super tornado that hits for tons of damage, it goes across the screen and combos. Or you can do like a jump that supercharges you across the screen for a crazy far jump that people aren't going to expect. So he's got some trickiness to him, and just that basic tornado and mix up with the tornado gameplay already is something that people don't know how to handle, and they're losing to a lot. In addition to that, he's pretty decent when it comes to combo ability. I'm sure he has much better combos than anything I figured out. I figured out like 3-4 hit combos. There's one combo you can do mid-screen that involves a drive rush and an OD move, and it's decent damage, maybe like 20-25% of the health bar. And then I figured out a combo that's a little different that you can cancel into an OD juggle and then to a level 3. And that one ends up being like 40-50% damage. So I found out 2 good combos. I didn't really know what to do with him in the corner. I think his corner combo ability is way better than anything I figured out. From to understand, you could do like multiple juggles in the corner with his spinning mixer move and stuff like that. But I never really figured any of that out. But really just solid gameplay of using the tornado, some dash cancel combos, solid anti-airs. Got me big wins. All right, to give you guys some perspective on my win-loss record with him, and then I'm gonna tell you my criticisms of the character. Okay, here's how it went. First of all, we have updated the graphic. I think this is the correct graphic. Bear with me if I click the wrong button. Okay, it's the correct graphic. Here's my first run rounds graphic. This is only
Good job
round,
not renaming that shit, so you know which one you should open. Good job, streamer.
Overall, first run rounds. So,
Horrible.
Rashid had 178 wins apparently and 88. So that's counting casual. This is obviously counting casual. He had 88. Does that mean he fucking fought in casual for like 90 wins?
He did 2 hours of casual, so yeah.
Holy fuck. That's a long fucking time just to fucking... And remember, Phil's apparently not fucking taking this game too seriously, and he's playing for fun, but he wants to fucking dedicate a whole lot of time to casual to try and get as good as fucking possible. And even then, yeah, he ended up in fucking plat, and he's still in plat. It's just... He's such a fucking hypocrite, he really is. Just fucking admit. Phil, you like the fucking game. You like the fact that you fucking win sometimes. Just fucking admit you're trying your fucking hardest. This is the best you're able to fucking do. Fair enough. It's not as good as you fucking hoped it would be, but you're still enjoying yourself. It's actually rare to see Phil enjoy a game. It's just a somewhat kind of strange experience. From a detractor point of view, I'm so used to him being so fucking salty towards any fucking game that comes across his fucking path. For him to actually literally, obviously enjoy Street Fighter, it's almost kind of it almost warms your heart until you remember who it is, To see somebody actually enjoy a fucking game again.
Yeah, so Prophet's saying it's 40 minutes he did ranked. 40 minutes only.
And end of the first stream, oh my fucking god, Jesus Christ. Well, so I don't know why would you count the casual wins in this record as well?
Because it gives you more. More is better. You know that. And John Smith asked questions. He's the only streamer that counts as round wins. Definitely. And yes, no one else has these fucking graphics. You just click on the fucking game and it shows you.
The Dark Angel Storm is asking, why does DSP have an anal necklace?
I don't know about the anal necklace. It's a lay. He's trying to be funny. So just like every prepared joke that DSP has ever done his entire life, it's a flop of a joke.
Big time.
Played, win, lose. As you can see, I've now played with 13 different characters in Street Fighter 6. Okay, out of the 19 now that are in there, so there's another 6 I haven't touched yet. And out of those 13, if you take this initial win-loss record of just rounds, Rashid is my best character. Rashid, I won more than I lost by far. I mean, take a look, 178 round wins and only 88 round losses. That's a huge record. I mean, I won more than twice as much as I lost. And so that's a really, really good record. Okay.
Good math.
That's excellent, especially for a day one character. I have no idea what
Thumbs up.
Right? Now, you might say, well, why, Phil, do you think you did so good with Rashid compared to other characters who you did day one? There's 2 reasons, I would say, okay? Reason number 1, the game's now been out for 2 months. In 2 months, I've learned an incredible amount of stuff about the basics of the game. I know how to implement drive rush. I know how to parry very well. I understand timing, anti-air, spacing a lot better. Remember when I was using a lot of these characters for the first time, this whole first 2 rows, essentially, I didn't even really know the basics of the game yet. You know what I mean? So, I was getting my ass handed to me because I didn't really get it yet. By the time, now you're looking at characters down here like Luke or Rashid, now I have the basics down pat, and therefore I'm doing, overall a lot better when I have those basics done. You see what I mean? And let's be honest here as well, unlike with Ryu and Luke where I got ranked diamond and the diamonds were just...
Hey, we have our first bingo of the game already. Phil said honest, and that's right. That's giving us the fucking first bingo straight away. Strong start to the card. By the way, even if we get a fucking full house bingo early, this might be worth watching all of. You know what I mean? Even if we do win early. If it's mid-rant, if it's mid-rant with LTG, I'm staying on that shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Me day one, I got platinum and platinum. There's more, kind of moderate level players where I have a chance to learn and not just get trounced constantly, so I got more wins there. So that's number one. But the other reason I think I did so well with Rashid is because he's a brand new character, all right? People had absolutely no idea what he was capable of or how to face him or how to beat any of his stuff. So they don't know his recovery, they don't know what's safe, what's not. For example, his spinning mixer has very fast recovery, and if you hit it at a certain distance, he immediately has advantage to attack again, and a lot of people don't realize that. So they go for the bait, they go to try to punish it, and you can immediately hit again or do his OD spinning mixer and a follow-up, so they don't get that. You know, you can bait into moves into level 3s. So you're getting away with stuff today that give it a week or two, people have learned all the basics, and you're not gonna be able to get away with that stuff anymore. You see, you're basically shut down when you try to do that stuff. So I think that was a big factor of it. I don't want to take any credit away from myself. Yeah, I think I played pretty solid, all right? But what I would also like to do is criticize the character a little bit, all right? Because what I'm seeing with Rashid, a couple quick things. Number one, his normal moves don't have a lot of reach. And what I mean by that is, you know, when he's walking up and he's going to try to hit you. If you try to go for low medium kick, that's basically his best normal. His normals are kind of, I don't know, like short or stubby. His standing fierce, his forward roundhouse, which by the way, he has a forward roundhouse that's a flip, and it looks totally like, oh, that'll flip over low attacks, but then people started mashing low jab and it was beating the flip. And I was like, so what's the point of having this move if it gets interrupted by mashers anyway? Like, there's no reason to have the move in the game. It's really stupid that it's in there then. You know, it's very odd. But anyway, it doesn't seem like his normals are anywhere near as good as the top tier. When I say top tier, I'm talking about Cammy, Jury, DJ, Ken. I think that those characters from mid-screen are still going to dominate. You know,
I mean, don't play with Cammy
and
Jury yet.
Know what he was capable of or what he could do. But if I go back and play with him in a week, probably everyone will have noticed. Everyone will have noticed that his normals aren't as good and start punching everything he does. Seriously, every time you go to attack, they're gonna stuff it, you know? So that's kind of annoying. Now, another thing really annoying me, I start calling it out all the time. When you're doing Rashid's guide, Street Fighter 6, all right? It outright says in the guide that his OD spinning mixer, so spinning mixer is a fireball motion plus punch, and he spins like a tornado. If you do the OD version, which is when you're using 2 buttons and you use your drive meter, it says the move is completely invincible. That's what it says.
6 times speed, please.
It's wrong. It's not completely invincible because I kept using it and people were stuffing it like crazy, all right? So for what I'm gonna understand, all right, there's each version of the spinning mixer
12 times speed, please.
The standard version that moves forward has no invincibility, okay? The medium punch version that moves up at an angle only has invincibility once it's very slightly lifted off of the ground, all right? But if it's too far off the ground, it's not invincible, and when it's on the ground, it's not invincible.
1,000 times speed, please.
And then, for the one that goes straight up, that's the fierce punch, it's only invincible when he's kind of higher up, okay? So, if you're talking about a pure reversal in the air, you want to do the straight up version, but you've got to do it early so it catches them in midair. If you do it too late, they're going to stuff it. So, here's the problem. I'm believing what the game says in the training mode. It literally lied. It's not invincible. The OD version is not invincible. Tons of times I'm doing it, and it just stuffs it completely. It wasn't even like I did it late. I'm doing it in perfect reversal. Punish counter. Punish counter. As if they jumped with the intention to punish the move. No, I did the move with the intention to stuff their move because you told me it has invincibility and it doesn't.
Steve only just fucking noticed his fucking neck.
Oh, God. Steve, you're going to love this. It's a positive addition to the stream.
Pain, so much pain. So Phil...
It's a... Yeah, go ahead. You explain
basically, Phil has fucking chosen war, I think. It feels like Phil has chosen war with LTG because he wanted to fucking improve his sexy. And so to fucking mimic LTG's gold chain round his fucking neck and over the top of his shirt, he put something around his neck to try and compensate for lacking some gold. There you go. Because Phil, what was Phil's words to describe it? Because he's poverty or whatever. Because
he's trying to get sexy, and you wear your necklace over your shirt, but he's poverty, so he can't have a gold necklace. He has to have this whatever he could find.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's free stream. Hold on. What cat sees whenever Phil goes in for a kiss?
Oh, before she runs away.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Barrett. Super Chat says $200 for a sexy goal. Phil's bringing sexy ack.
Yes, Steve, you're right. He did used to wear a necklace.
Exactly,
yes, he did used to wear a necklace. Like it's not a big deal. It's fine, but like he's just trying to find any joke, and as usual, his planned jokes are his worst jokes. See, worse than off the cuff jokes.
I will say I'm surprised that Phil has chosen to fucking go even further to fucking provoke LTG. LTG, he clearly doesn't really care that fucking much and try to keep it behind the scenes and shit, like just fucking I don't want anything to do with this. But Phil seems to just fucking is really going after him for some. I don't even know why. Why would you want to like antagonize someone like LTG for the sake?
Let me tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why. 2,000 subs, 2,000 viewers. I'm better than him in this game. How come I don't have that many viewers?
I mean,
Let me try to. And he's been doing that for a while too. Emailed. Remember, LTG said that Phil emailed him twice. Both times LTG didn't respond. He said. I think DSP said he did. I think LTG said he didn't. Maybe one of those he responded to. Anyways, whatever. It was about he challenged, like, let's challenge each other, dude. And LTG's like, no thanks, bro. And that was the first attempt. You know, that DSP clearly is seeing LTG as a chance to get more viewers, I think.
Then why doesn't he fucking got like Asmongold Gold or fucking Moist Critical again? Because he got millions of fucking people following them.
He knows how that doesn't work. He's learned that he went to that fire once and got burned hard. Side scrollers. So he's like, okay. Let me try to go more, stay in my lane, like Lil Wayne.
I don't even know if Phil... There's no place in the road for Phil to be in a lane. The road is not available to him.
Yeah.
He's like the wee fucking dirt track at the side of the fucking road, you know? Got fucking, you know, all sorts of fucking weird fucking shit on there. No.
Punish counter. As if they jump...
Oh shit, I forgot the fucking potential thumbnail.
Oh god, go back 1,000 times speed, please. Go ahead.
Completely.
Hold on, I'm gonna frame by frame in a son of a bitch before I fucking find it.
You're not gonna like,
0.25, please.
No, that's
hey, I'm doing.
I'm doing it. Yeah, we go back. There's a good, like, he's looking at his hands. Yeah.
wait a second. Was it that?
God.
I'm not sure if it was that or not. Damn. No.
All right, we're gonna be here till tomorrow.
Punish
Come
counter.
on.
No, man, we'll just crack on. We'll just crack on, man. Fuck it. The chance is going.
Punish counter. As if they jumped with the intention to punish the move. No, I did the move with the intention to stuff their move because you told me it has invincibility and it doesn't. So they fucked that up.
Fine,
Oh,
I'll find it later on.
And quite frankly, there is a problem with this.
Scathing
He needs a
commentary.
reversal. Much like other characters who don't have a true reversal in the corner, he's gonna have issues. You know, why do Ryu, Ken, Jury, DJ, why are they able to get out of the corner? Because they all have true invincible reversals that get them out of those situations on wake up. Rashid will not have that. So another character who's gonna be locked in the corner, if he's gonna rush down, he can't get out unless he does like a perfect parry or guess. That's not good. I mean, at least if they try to jump up, neutral jump,
That's not
or
good.
jump over, you can do the anti-air with fierce punch. That's better, obviously. But still, I think like he's lacking. He's definitely lacking in that regard, and I think that's gonna make him out top tier. Seriously, I believe that. Like, I believe without a true reversal, I think he'll end up being like higher mid tier, maybe lower top tier. I don't think he'll end up being top tier. I don't. Okay. So, I don't know, we'll see, I guess, but that's my take on the character. I think he's good right now, he's good for himself. The zoning is crazy with these fireballs right now, these tornadoes. No one knows how to get around them yet, but give it a week or two and people will figure that out. You know, each character will have their own way around his strategies, I'm sure. And the way I see it is right now, he's very strong, but overall, I think once the playing field levels, I think he'll still be good. He's definitely not bottom tier, absolutely not, he's not bottom. But I definitely think that he's not going to be as strong as he appears early. Like, he's my best character overall for performance. In fact, I'll give you my true performance, because what I showed you was rounds. So here's my overall performance with Rashid, day one. So first when I started playing was when I did casual play. In casual play, I had 22 wins and 5 losses. These are matches, okay? Then I went into ranked, and my ranked placement put me at 3-star platinum. I immediately lost a bunch of matches, but then I came back and started winning. So my first stream, I had 15 wins and 8 losses for 65% win loss ratio.
Just skip over those real quick.
I started at 3-star platinum, and I played for about 2.5 hours.
I started getting my
I had
ass
44 wins
kicked.
and only 17 losses for a 72% win loss ratio, which pushed me from platinum to...
Whoa. 72% win ratio? Where the fuck did you get that number from? No,
He's talking. He's like, don't try to think differently. Deeply. He's trying to like break up. Like, I think he's talking about like the ranked was 70% or whatever. Who gives a shit?
No,
I don't know what
he's
he's saying.
counting ranked. He is literally counting ranked.
Okay.
He said so specifically. He actually fucking made clear he was counting ranked here, and he's somehow saying he's got a 72% win ratio. He's added like, I see like lost count. Well, can he not count to 59 with a fucking calculator or some pish?
Well, he's had a tough day of drinking last
See,
night.
man,
and pulling.
it's not Philip counts either. This is a game cooker. It's sensing these fucking stats for him. The guy doesn't have a game. It fucking gives Phil $30 fucking every fucking time.
Yeah, you're right. By the way, Ian's so rare. That makes me so happy to see Monkey Spank 2.0 and Woe Moses in Phil's chat like constantly now. I love it.
Jesus, Phil's chat is fucking going crazy.
Yeah.
Lucky Gremlin says Jade needs a cake. Fucking Henry for that. Fucking whatever. Jade says it's time birthday.
all the way up to platinum
Birthday
5 in
now.
one day.
Whoa.
Overall, with Rashid,
Wait.
I played 111 matches, 81 wins, 30 losses, 73 win-loss, 73%, win loss ratio. That is the best win-loss ratio I have with any character in Street Fighter 6. That even trumps my day one performance with JT.
Ooh,
who's
you're
only
pretty
71%.
good. I want to
Actually,
give you
72%
money
with
now.
Rashid.
Awesome.
So, that is the absolute best performance I've had in the entirety of the game. Okay?
Do you have
So might say, well, that's
memberships?
amazing. Are you going to keep playing Rashid? Well, I'll keep him in the rotation. I'm not in love with the character. I don't hate the character. I think he's alright. Maybe if I play more with him, I might either learn to love or hate him more. I don't know. Initially, day one performance was great. So obviously, there's a reason for me to want to kind of go back and check him out again.
Ban.
But the thing is, I literally just played with him an entire day, right? So do I want to go back and play with him again right away? No, I don't. You know, I kind of want to take a break from the character. In fact, if you look at how I've been doing with other characters recently, I'm very close to hitting Diamond rank with Zangief, with Lily. I'm getting close to hitting Master rank with Blanca. I feel like those are more characters I would more rather focus on and try to advance in rather than focusing in on just Rashid. And I say just Rashid because I do want to go back to Rashid. Rashid's a 5-star diamond, or excuse me, 5-star platinum. One more session, I might hit diamond with Rashid as well. You see? So there you go. Now, there's an update, everybody. All right? There is an update here. Last night, there was a emergency patch to Street Fighter 6. All right? You might say, well, why was there an emergency patch? What happened? Okay? Well, 2 horrible glitches were discovered with the Rashid update. Okay? So here's the 2 horrible glitches. Glitch number 1. Rashid's level 2 super, which is when he throws out a ginormous tornado. And basically it blocks the screen. Okay?
I'm going to hear this story
And,
again.
Basically, you can't walk past it. All right, you can't get through it. It's a wall essentially. You can't pass it if you block it or take the hits or parry it. Hits like 4 or 5 times. Doesn't do a lot of damage. But what this tornado does is it
Please
changes the
explain
properties
it
of
in
the
extreme
sheet. So now
detail
anything
again, like you did yesterday.
Supercharge spin mixer, supercharge jumps,
I'm gonna
supercharge
let
dashes,
him fucking cook.
bounces back and forth off the screen.
Yeah, don't pause,
don't pause.
There's like a mix-up, okay?
Never
So,
pause.
The problem
I don't
is
care
that
what I
once
say.
you activated the super, if you did a certain
Never
sequence, you would walk
pause.
forward, and the tornado would stay out way too long, and if someone was blocking, they'd be stuck in block stun like almost infinitely. You're like, it's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to go away after 4 or 5 hits. So this was bad because if someone was like burned out and had no drive meter, you could keep hitting them with this tornado, and it would take 40%
maybe
of life off
pause
their
for
life,
that.
which wasn't intended.
You want to pause for that?
This tornado would stay out way too long, and if someone was blocking, they'd be stuck
Hold on.
in block stun like almost infinitely. You're like,
Jesus Christ. At 2 times speed, it's so weird.
or once you activated the super, if you did a certain sequence, you could walk forward, and the tornado would stay out way too long, and if someone was blocking, they'd be stuck in block stun like almost
Okay, so let's see what this is like at normal. First of all, let's see. Normal speed only, right? Normal speed only.
infinitely. You're like, it's not supposed to do that.
Right, okay.
Stuck in block stun like almost infinitely. You're
So,
like,
let's now
Was
try
it
it.
sexy though?
Let's then try it.
Yeah, let's try it.
What do you think? 0.25? Or yeah, just go really slow.
Watch the snort sax. You're about to go on a dance. God.
The Jill's fucking jiggling and fucking like, it's like fucking Phil with a stutter.
Yeah.
Jesus
It's like you
fucking
paused
Christ.
you gotta hit the record.
Yeah.
Shit, hit
Okay, back to 2 times speed. Fuck this one.
it.
Go away after 4 or 5 hits. So this is bad because if someone was like burned out and had no drive meter, you could keep hitting them with this tornado and it would take 40% of life off their life meter blocking, which wasn't intended. It's definitely a glitch. All right. So that was something that they had to fix. But an even worse glitch was actually discovered.
Oh.
Yeah, an even worse glitch was actually discovered.
Yeah, Justin Wong
Here's what it
got
is.
master
It was
one
JP
day.
of all characters. And most people didn't know about the glitch because everyone was focused on Rashid. So JP has a command grab that looks similar to his other moves that he does with the shadow clones, right? And when he grabs you, basically initiates an animation, and there's a big damage output, and then it resets everyone kind of to neutral, all right? So that's what's supposed to happen. What ended up happening was there was a glitch where JP did the OD version of his command grab. It would grab you, and as it's dealing this big chunk of damage, JP could break out of the animation, dash across the screen, and start a combo while you're already getting hit by the command grab, and it wouldn't scale the damage. So the command grab would do like 25-30% of your health bar, then he would do his own combo, and after people figured out
Oh my
he would
God.
do 90% damage off of one command grab. And it wasn't intended. You're not supposed to be able to
Oh
break
my
out of the
God.
animation and get a free combo on top of the damage you're already dealing. So it was a horrible thing. It would have
Holy
broken the game
shit.
entirely, and no one would have been able to play competitively because JP would have been getting 90% combos almost every round. So they needed to do emergency maintenance, and they did, and they fixed both issues. So now Rashid Super supposedly is fixed, and supposedly JP's issue is also fixed. Now if anything else is discovered before Evo, because Evo's in what, 2 weeks? If anything else is discovered before Evo, everyone hopes that they'll fix that too. That was fast. I don't think I've ever seen a game dev get notified of a bug like that and immediately patch it within 24 hours. Like never. That's like unprecedented. And I wonder if the reason they did that is because Evo's right around the corner. Like people are saying,
Well, my question would be here is if these things got fixed so quickly, why haven't they fixed the fucking invincible, like, blonkable move, which is clearly fucking bugged out? Like, that's
I guess they don't think that's such a problem, or like there's ways out of that. I don't know enough about it though.
I don't know. I thought that was something that, people are expecting that to be patched or fixed before the end, after Evo, whatever, so they wouldn't fucking, I don't know, it's a strange one to me, because I don't play the game myself, as I said before, but Prophet,
Yeah, me too.
Prophet does. Prophet's been on a saying that, this is like obviously fucking a bug thing. This is something which is clearly, this should not be invincible, but it is.
Yeah. I think maybe it's not a problem like in tournament scene, so they're like, all right, well, we'll get to it later, but this is like
good
gotta
players,
fix it now.
Really good players can fucking
Yeah,
give
yeah.
it. Okay, cool. No one
There you
else
go,
struggles with
yeah.
him.
people are saying, listen, you made Rashid tournament worthy. You said you can use him during Evo, but he just came out. So you understand that tons of people are going to be losing to Rashid because they don't know how to play against him yet. To which they responded, too bad, this is our decision. And, it is what it is.
Yeah, what the fuck do we care?
A lot of people are upset about it. And then when this bug was discovered, people were like, you see, this is what we mean. You shouldn't have a character day one be available for tournament play because we don't know if he's viable or if he's broken or not. And then Capcom immediately said, yeah, we'll watch this, and they fixed the problem right away. So, I mean, if Capcom constantly fixes problems like this, that's amazing. I'm a little skeptical.
Yeah, that's how they said it. That was the tweet.
Absolutely
Yeah,
character
watch
be,
this.
fair for Evo. We're also gonna,
I'm just waiting for him to fucking bitch and whine about them fucking be able to fix a problem straight away, but not fucking deliver him a fucking tweet response for Street Fighter Super Turbo 2 from fucking months ago.
Yeah, he still hates Evo and he hates Capcom because they don't like give him the same things they give Maximilian, dude. The people that people respect. Those people.
Ah, fuck, man. It's just they're all too busy catering to the fucking pro players and all this fucking elite few, the chosen few.
Yep.
to make them look bad. It was going to put egg on their face, so they fixed them right away. So anyway, that's happened. That was the only patch, by the way. People were getting all these weird notices. Oh, they did this. No, they didn't. There was the two things they fixed. That was it. That was the two things they patched. Okay. All right, so there you go. So that is everything that happened yesterday in Street Fighter 6. I had my best run ever with Rashid. Day one, I like the character. I'm not in love with him, but I think he's good. And I think that if I learn better combos and strategies with him, I'll probably get way better and overall improve my game with him. He's right on the precipice of hitting diamond. Just like my Zangief, just like my Lily. He's getting wins.
Precipice,
I can
dude.
probably quickly with him if I wanted to. And I will have him in my rotation to continue to be played moving forward. Okay. So there you go. So that was yesterday. It was a good day.
He's
Overall,
smack
very good job.
counter. Damn.
Let me
Smacking all over the place. What the
yeah,
fuck?
leg slaps, I guarantee you. Let me go back to the 1.25 speed because I think the Street Fighter
Yeah,
talk is
yeah.
over. I think the Street Fighter talk is over. Now come on, Phil. Get into what you really want to
call.
talk about.
Hope that you guys enjoyed it.
Good call.
And looking forward to more. So now what we should do, all right, let's talk about the schedule for the rest of the week so you guys know what's going on.
That's acceptable.
And let's talk about I'm trying to remember. I think this is it. Okay, I wanted to be sure because I want to make sure I clicked the right picture here.
You renamed the files, bro.
Let's talk about the
Rename
schedule
the
for the rest of the week
files.
so you guys know what's going on.
He's probably still fucking got Burger on there, Like the fucking Chikingus sandwich.
Yeah.
That shit,
Whatever
click
the
wrong-
fuck.
I got the wrong thing.
Whatever the fuck file name. Yeah, like download from Google Chrome.
I mean,
I have 18 of those. All right, let me see what this one is.
See, I would be so if I want to fucking show like fucking Chadham from Side Scrollers, Doubt and Phil, I have a wee button here. It says Doubt. I renamed the image to
Yeah.
Doubt. So anytime Phil says something dumb, I can just click on Doubt, and there it is. There we go, in all his fucking glory. There's Charm there from Side Scrollers, just doubting what Phil just said there on the screen, judging him fucking silently. And it's like, but Phil doesn't bother to rename. It's like image 1, image 2, image 3, image 4.
Oh, Bo Bandy is demanding you try this face.
Do you think this is a worthy face?
That's a 6 out of 10 for me, but Bo Bandy is all about it.
I don't know. We can do it better. I don't know. I'll
I
do
guess
it
get
anyway.
it ready. Just get it ready. Don't make them revolt. Get it
Yeah,
ready,
yeah.
just in case.
He's a cranky
That's
bugger
how you keep
anyway.
them happy.
I don't know if he's ever happy, man. He's always fucking yelling at me, it seems. I don't know. I feel like
Give
I'm
the
his
chat the
housewife, you know what I mean? It's like, I made dinner and everything, and he's still unhappy. There we go. Dinner's on the
Give the
table,
token
it's nice and warm, but he wants his steak. But there we go. Here's a picture. There we go. Nice little crop out. Fantastic. Phil's hair is fucking done. Look at this fucking uneven hairline as usual. There we go. So there's a potential thumbnail.
It's been like that forever. Remember, he still has to say that, even yesterday.
Oops, sorry.
My hairline's been like that forever, dude.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, here we fucking go. Go to crack on a bingo. Strong start to the cards, and we're doing quite well. And, yeah, I mean, obviously, hopefully we can get 25 out of 25 today. If I do, one of you guys can potentially win a prize, but only if you've left a comment on the community post, which is it's in the description of his live stream. I'm dropping in one word, so.
Click the right picture here, right. Let's talk about the schedule for the rest of the week so you guys know what's going on. We got a couple game news stories to cover quickly. And then I want to get to the LTG thing. I know many of you here, I have over 400 viewers, are here for an update on the LTG situation, which I have a big one because there were developments. Let's just put it that way. After yesterday's podcast, I didn't know how it was going to go. Well, it went in a direction, and I'll tell you that direction, all right? So, let's talk about the rest of the week. Today, first...
I'm actually fucking going to speed this up again. I mean, I don't care about the fucking schedule.
Yeah.
I'm at 1.75.
Thank you.
Stream here, Final Fantasy 16. Boo! Boo! You're throwing tomatoes and fucking vegetables. I know. But we're 29 hours into the game, all right? I'm going to beat the game.
I know.
Wait to tell your audience on the fucking... Why do you expect your audience to fucking stay for the playthrough if you're fucking booing the thing yourself? How is this fucking... How can a content creator on YouTube try and sell this playthrough to his audience when he is literally booing the goddamn game himself and saying he doesn't want to fucking play it, but he's got to fucking do it anyway because he feels he has to.
Maybe that's why he planned this, the second thing to happen today, because he knew today would be hell, like low in terms of low attention. But
it's so fucking fuck off, Phil.
Not going to give up on it. And I guarantee you, because we just got through a major story segment, we're going to end up in a boring segment today. So I would say today, bear with me. If you're going to stick around for Final Fantasy 16, let's make it a chill stream, an interactive stream. Let's talk. Let's have fun with each other. If the game is boring us, let's try to make the best of it.
Let's have fun with each other. Pickup line, dude.
Let's make lemonade out of lemons, right? And do the best thing that we can.
Did he say interactive there? I missed it. Sorry.
He said interact. Yeah,
oh,
interact.
That's part. Oh, I counts. That's enough. Yeah, there we go. So I'm counting that for sure.
Yeah, he said
interact.
Right?
Rather than just sit here and complain, we're almost done with it, right? Like people are saying, you're basically in the home stretch, the last 12 to 15 hours of the game. So within another week and a half, we're gonna beat it. And the thing is, people are saying the end is great. So hopefully, the last 2-3 streams of this game we do will be amazing. It just seems like we gotta get through the final slog times, and it is what it is. If we're bored, we're bored. Double M says no spoilers. There's not a lot left. You're nearly done with the game. There you go. So I hope if today's the final boring segment, so be it. Let's get to the final boring segment and let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the action at the end of the game. Okay? I'd be excited to do that. So let's see how it goes. Okay? Okay. Then tonight on the late stream, a little more exciting, I feel, because tonight is going to be my community night in Street Fighter 6. Now, normally community night would be on Sunday night, but we couldn't do it this week because the servers were down to prepare for Rashid's release yesterday. So tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, it's community live where we're going to be doing all kinds of fun gameplay against with each other here. I'll be using a variety of characters, so this is my opportunity to play with guys I usually don't use. I'll probably use like Dalcin or Honda or Ryu.
What's the maximum level I can be to play you?
Right? Maybe I'll do a match or two of Blanca, only because tomorrow I'm playing with Blanca all whole stream, and I want to warm up a little bit, but I won't do too much. I definitely will not do too much Blanca because obviously Blanca's my best character, and if I'm playing.
So Phil's looked to use his best character in this casual, fun, fan lobby thing, but no one else can. Only
Just
Phil.
because he's not master though. You can't choose master. That's the thing.
So if someone's a master of the game, you're not allowed to play DSP. Fuck off.
Oh no.
I wonder if Jade will finally get a fucking game.
Probably not. He really looks like he's avoiding it. So
I just love how Phil could actually just invite Jade himself personally. Literally, he has the power to do that in the game, to invite Jade to fucking play him, and he refuses to fucking go down this route to help him out.
Against people who are more casual in the game, they just want to have a game against a streamer. I don't want to be trouncing you. I want to get a chance.
Jade,
last week I lost a bunch, and that was fine. I don't care losing to the viewers. Who gives a shit? I don't have a big ego.
Oh my fucking god.
What?
You
just straight up lying now. Just doesn't even care.
Farmers Mackenzie would disagree with your
Yeah, what the fuck?
You fucking ranted and raved for several fucking days about some master like fucking owning your ass and saying, that's not the fucking point in the stream. Holy fuck.
You don't get the stream, motherfucker, you dumb fuck. That's not what we're about here. You trying to win? Fuck out of here. What's wrong with you? Mouth drooler?
People are requesting, Adam back on the screen to doubt that. There we go.
Yeah, get him back. Let him be the third person here.
I'm going to rewind this one more time just to
hear.
Just
keep Adam up.
Yeah.
Keep him up the whole time.
I definitely will not do too much Blanca, because obviously Blanca's my best character, and if I'm playing against people who are more casual in the game, they just want to have a game against a streamer, I don't want to be trouncing you. I want to give you a chance, and when I played last week I lost a bunch, and that was fine. I don't care losing to the viewers. Who gives a shit? I don't have a big ego. Beat my ass. Who gives a fuck, right? As long as I'm learning or I'm having fun, then it's all good. So there you go. I'll probably pick some Rashid. I'll do a little bit of Rashid. We'll see. It'll be a good variety. I don't really use Marisa anymore in rank, so now's the opportunity to maybe use a little bit of Marisa as well.
Take that. I wonder. I
See
know
how
we're
it goes.
past that point.
Anyway, so that's
What were you saying, sorry?
How did his chat take that? Like,
Oh,
there's
I
got to be
mean-
LARPers in there that sprung to action.
We're
But I know we
like,
missed
we're like
it.
10
but-
minutes behind or something, you know.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not important. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
But we can pull up the raw Phil very quickly if you want. If you want, we can go to a Phil and check it out.
That's okay. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth
Yeah,
it. No feels.
Well, keep in mind, I mean, Star Hogan or whatever might have it later on as well, clips, you know. Or
Yeah, I'll
something,
check
you know.
it.
tonight. I'm excited for that. I always enjoy the fan lobby nights, the community nights. So come on by tonight, hang out with us, watch the gameplay, and join in if you have opportunity to. Let's have some matches, okay? Cool. Oh, the Walmart NPC in chat is telling me that I'm looking sexy today. Not sexy, sexy. There you go. Thank you. I tried to look as crispy as possible. I don't know if you do look. The hairline, the jawline. I got my jewelry on
This
the outside of my
horse, and I'm saying that as in not talking about anybody else. This horse is so dead that he repeatedly keeps kicking. I'm talking about the animal, and remember that, motherfuckers.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Go
Alt,
ahead.
Whatever you say. Thank you very much to Super Trevor for the super chat. It says Alt is getting PTSD. Only the dead have seen the end of war. Hoorah! So,
Thank you. Thanks. I take that as you saying, thank you for my service, and you're welcome. Even though I never did any service. You're still welcome.
Services, multiple. You lived through like both world wars, the 100-Year War. What else was there?
Yes.
All these wars, actually, you've seen them all, been through them all, been witness to them all, and even helped out occasionally by fucking hitting someone over the head.
Yeah, well, a few times.
Thank you. I tried to look as crispy as possible. I don't know if you do look. The hairline, the jawline. I got my jewelry on the outside of my branded pop culture shirt. I'm trying to look nice and crispy for you. Okay. So that's today. Tomorrow, my final consecutive streaming day of the week, the first stream will be Blanca's Road to Master. And what I mean by that is that the entirety of this 3+ hour gameplay stream will be ranked gameplay with Blanca, where I'm trying to level up and get him to Master. Now, he's currently in 4-star Diamond, but he's getting very close to 5-star. If I just get to 5-star Diamond tomorrow, that's an accomplishment. But if I can get him further, great. I don't think in 3 hours we're going to have enough gameplay and enough wins to get to Master. Just being honest, I don't think it's going to happen because there's a giant jump going from 4-star Diamond to Master, you know? So I do feel like, hopefully, we can do really well and get as far as I can, but it's the road to Master. This is the way to get there. It should be very challenging. I'll be playing some of the best fighters in the game. I hope you'll join me for that tomorrow. It should be fun tonight. I'm going to watch tech videos of Blanca. There's a few new ones that have come out. I'm going to try to learn some more strategies, like I said, and see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well.
Just a
tomorrow.
Wong.
Okay? Tomorrow night on the late
Just a
stream,
Wong
it's
videos.
GTA 5, the anniversary run continuing on. It's been a hit so far. The first 4 parts that I put out have all gotten great views on DSP Gaming. People seem to be enjoying the content very much. I'm glad, and I hope that you'll join me tomorrow night for the continuation of that playthrough. I will say this. I'm getting tons of views on the streams. I'm getting tons of views on the videos. The support is not proportionate. And what I mean by that is...
Oh, shut the fuck up, Phil, with support. Holy fuck.
Right before the LTG segment, dude?
Yeah.
Not really good timing.
The people are turning up, they just don't want to give them anything for it. They're there to watch a game, they don't feel like giving Phil any money for going through and playing the game that badly. Support is not proportionate. What were you expecting, Phil? What are you demanding from your audience?
Yeah, just tell us the number. Is it really $100 every day or what?
So let's have a quick mini bingo list of things he's going to say here. Okay, what about things like I'm not asking anyone to go above and beyond? Above and beyond is going to be mentioned here, surely.
Above and beyond, definitely. Proportionate. I did nothing wrong is correct there. Proportionate. I did nothing wrong. What else could there be?
I really appreciate
no,
it.
freaking out. Freaking out.
Not freaking out. Cloud is
people.
not, the sky is not falling, it's not Chicken Little. Why does he make that reference all the time? It's such a random, obscure movie reference. There's like some random animated movie with fucking Zach Braff with fucking voice now chicken.
Well, you never heard. Maybe in Scotland they will have it. That's like a
phrase,
famous.
The phrase is a thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, the sky is falling as a reference, yes, but Chicken Little. Chicken Little's not a phrase, is it? Chicken Little is literally the movie.
Oh, you're right. It's the sky. The sky is falling.
That's the phrase. I mean, we've
who
heard that
said
phrase.
that?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Anyways,
I mean,
who cares?
So the phrase is known, but the fucking Phil always says Chicken Little as well, just to fucking make sure people know what movie it's from. You know, what the fuck's it? I don't know. It's so bizarre. So we got above and beyond. I appreciate it. Not demanding things like that. Let's see what Phil says here. I'll rewind it just as well, like 5 seconds.
True. I will say this. I'm getting tons of views on the streams. I'm getting tons of views on the videos. The support is not proportionate. What I mean by that is, actually, the last stream I did of the game was pretty dead for support. I would hope that if you were really enjoying this anniversary run playthrough, that you would support it in some way. You know, I don't want to have it that every time I play GTA, we're having a ball, but somehow it's like my slowest streams, and now I got to worry about the rest of the week. You know, I hope not. So if you could support it, please do. Thanks to those who have. All right. Okay, I'm off on Thursday.
Oh, was that all? I was expecting more out of that.
That was no, he has to be light. He knows it. A lot of more eyes on right now. I think he's gonna wait till after they all leave and then do the big.
The unrecorded bigments.
Yep.
When I come back on Friday, we're doing something a little different. All right, listen up. We're not doing Street Fighter Friday. There's good reason.
What the fuck is wrong with this monster? He is denying his audience Street Fighter Friday. They're gonna be so confused. That's how they know it's Friday when Phil plays Street Fighter. They wake up confused. They go, what time? What day? They'd go, what day what? And he looks to the fucking stream and he sees Phil playing Street Fighter and he goes, at day Friday.
What?
All right, we're not doing Street Fighter
Huh?
all day Friday. The first stream on Friday will be Final Fantasy 16. The late stream will be Friday Night Fights. So there will be Final Fantasy on Friday, and then Friday night will be Street Fighter 6. Well, why aren't you doing Street Fighter all day long on Friday? Because we're trying to finish Final Fantasy 16.
Why?
And if we don't make a solid push to do it, we're never going to finish it and move on to better stuff that people want. In addition, we have a special event on Saturday. So that event's taking up a stream day. So I need to do Final Fantasy on Friday, or else we're not going to be able to play it again until like Monday or Tuesday, in which case we're making no progress with the game. So absolutely, I have to do that. Okay? So Friday, that'll be Final Fantasy first stream, and we'll have a ranked session, online play of some character in Street Fighter 6 on the late stream. What character? I'm leaning towards either Zengi or Lily, because right now, those two characters are very close to Diamond, and I'd love to get one of them in the
What
Diamond.
about
All right?
Jury?
So let's see how I feel, and we'll have a nice late night Friday night fights.
What about Cammy?
Okay, Saturday is my special event. It is the long form React, the Dark Side of Machinima event. All day long, this will be running on my React channel, the King, wow.
Yeah, the King of
What time is that starting?
CFL, the King of Hate Vlogs channel. The King of Hate Vlogs.
He almost said it. Rewind. He almost
Yeah.
said it. The King of Hate.
That's
Say the King of Hate.
Hold on. Let me just take
Shout out
pictures
to
of words.
Hate.
Let me just take off pictures of words there we fucking go. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, if you fucking go and type in, so, 2 seconds, I'll just, 2 seconds,
Shout outs to Hate.
So the King of Hate Vlogs is a channel that exists. If you type it into a URL, it will take you right here.
Yeah, DSP Reacts. I know that channel.
Check out
A
the
hot
URL
channel.
here. Check out the URL, ladies and gentlemen. The King of Hate Vlogs. youtube.com/the King of Hate Vlogs. It still works. This channel will forever be tied to that name, to that branding. So I can't believe I actually fucking said that. What a fucking moron. Let's see. Let's see how I fucking last this one off.
Form React,
The
the Dark
channel
Side of
has
Machinima
hype
event.
videos.
All day
Yeah.
long, this will be running on my React channel, the King, wow, let's try that again. All day long, this will be running on my React channel, DSP React.
King of-
It's my sister channel, at DSP React is how you find that on YouTube, if you haven't checked it out
The
yet.
King
Okay?
of-
So what are we doing during Saturday? Firstly, we're going to react to an hour-long documentary about Machinima as a company from June the King that he released about a month and a half ago. Apparently, it's really well done. I'm excited to watch and react to it. But in addition to that, I was one of the longest-running partners of Machinima. 6.5 years I was partnered with them before I finally severed ties.
Whoa.
Partnered with Curse for a bit, and then I went
Serious?
independent, okay? So, the good news about this is
You were the
I
last
have
one to
a
leave
crazy
because you were
amount
too
of
lazy.
knowledge and information, and I have receipts. I save all my freaking emails with this company, or most of them at least. So I have
Apart from the contracts, apparently. Every single
Yeah.
email correspondence saved, but he never once had a fucking copy of his fucking contract to show off. Aye, fucking right.
all the correspondence that I ever had with this company. And I could show them all to you. We could talk about it. There's all these different things that happened with this company over the years of involvement that I had with them that I'd like to talk about on the show. So it's gonna be fun because we're gonna not only do a fun react to a documentary about them, but I'm gonna have a whole giant half of my day talking about my own personal stories and experiences, finally with things to back it up, and I'm gonna give you a full perspective of what it was like working with this company over the years. Because let me tell you, it was like this. It was like one day it's amazing experience, you're getting all these cool benefits and support, and the next day they don't even want to talk to you, and they throw you into a queue.
So can you pause real quick?
It was like,
Jad? Quick shill. Quick shill. On Saturday, me, Septicron, who just made a video about Machinima, and Steve are gonna watch. We're gonna do like basically a plunge, which is we just watch as much shit as we can about Phil talking about Machinima, collect the facts, and then we should finish right before Phil starts. That's our goal on Saturday, so it should be hype day.
Very cool. Let me ask you something else. I want to see if you pay attention. Who's on video right now? Who's on the screen right now?
DSP.
Who else?
DSP.
Can you not see Jasper? I paused Jasper mid-jump. This is Jasper right here.
Oh, nice! That little
I managed
look at that
to pause.
camouflage.
Yeah, the boat.
That little bastard.
I've actually fucking
Sneaky
paused that
bastard.
perfectly there, you know. Jesus Christ. So I caught him
I didn't see
mid-jump.
I didn't see the shine of his front claws because unfortunately they're not there. I would have seen him otherwise.
Yeah. Jesus, man. Okay, so let's see if Jasper's going to fucking scratch him again. Go on, Agent 2, KJ. Fuck him up.
like, what the fuck kind of company
Get
is this? It
him.
was wild. And Jasper even knows, even though he wasn't, I didn't have Jasper when I was at Machinima, but he knows. And he wants to hear this too. Now, in addition
just
to that,
want some
we're ordering food.
attention.
I haven't spoken with my wife yet about what it'll be, but we're going to order some food for a feast.
Yeah,
with
you
Phil
never talk,
mukbang
so.
segment during the show as well. So that's going to take place, among other things. So it's going to be a fun show. Jasper Kitty. Jasper, look at the camera. He's not looking. He won't look. He never looks at the camera. He doesn't know to.
He doesn't know what a camera is.
But yeah, so
More
that's going to be all
60
day
frames
Saturday.
per second.
Special React long form event. I haven't done a long form React event in like 3 or 4 months, so it'll be good for variety. There'll be a lot of content on DSP Reacts for a change, which will be good, and it'll break up all the gameplay I've been doing recently. It'll be a good variety. Okay, Sunday it's going to be my regular DSP versus the Internet Clips React show on the first stream, and then the late stream on Sunday will be GTA 5. We're going to do a GTA 5 late night, or hold on, I think we're actually going to do Community Night on Sunday. Street Fighter Community Night. Yeah, I think we are. All right, and then Monday will be Street Fighter 6
your
on the
schedule,
day
dude.
stream, and the night stream will be GTA. That's right, because then Tuesday will be more Final Fantasy paired with I don't even know. I might do Street Fighter, or I might actually do more. I might do 3 nights of GTA. I might actually do GTA Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this coming week, like 3 nights of GTA 6. That might make sense. That might make a lot of sense, actually. Okay, so that's what we'll do. Saturday all day it's the Machinima event. Sunday it's my Clips React show and Community Night Street Fighter 6. Monday it's Ranked Street Fighter 6 and GTA. Tuesday it's Final Fantasy 16.
Oh, Mango Jewel Pods has had an interesting super chat
Nice.
on Phil's channel here. I hate this LTG guy so much, but at this point, isn't this becoming just drama content? We are here for you. Who cares about losers talking about you?
That's a real fan. Like that's legit a real fan. Like I know they're rare, but that's one. And he's saying he's like one of the ones that must be close to being normal, but he's not quite there because he has this legitimate thought that real fans would have. You know.
It's just one of those things where it's like, you know, Phil is clearly desperate, big time, big time. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things where he just Let's just fucking see how Phil responds to that, if he even does respond to it properly.
GTA.
Yep.
And Wednesday it's Street Fighter 6 and GTA. There you go. That's a lot of GTA. 3 non-stop late night streams of GTA coming up next week. That would be a good progress.
Whoa. Sip.
Okay, cool.
We got
Now,
drinking salt.
one other final thing, just to remind you guys. Next month, August, is going to be a very special month. During that month, I'm going to be covering a lot of anniversary-style content.
He sent me shit. Do stuff for me.
We're going to be doing a retrospective marathon. You're going to nominate your favorite moments from over 15 years for me to watch back and react to live. We're going to have a Project 7 event where we're going to rewatch Project 7 together. There's going to be new decorations behind me to celebrate my anniversary as well. It's going to be a fun and special month, for sure. So I certainly hope that you'll be around for it. You'll join me for it. It should be a good time. And I'm excited for it. We're going to even throw back plays. I want to do some classic games and things during that month, too. All right? So, good stuff coming up this week. All right? News
Thumbs
stories.
up.
You can't notice I'm trying to get through everything.
Thumbs up.
2 news stories. It is being reported that Silent Hill 2's remake, which is being made by Bloober Team, okay, will be 100% bigger than the original game. They're doubling the size of the game,
hype.
adding in new
I didn't
content,
hear that before.
expanding upon the
That's
size
some
of the
good
content of
news.
the original game. This is not a one-to-one direct upgrade with just graphical upgrades and visuals. It's actually going to be a whole new game. They're remaking it from the ground up, just like they've been doing in Capcom with the Resident Evil games. That sounds good to me. Seriously, that sounds really, really good. Because if they're remaking the game, I don't want to replay the same Silent Hill 2 again.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me.
If this is what they're working on. Yeah, hey, why not make it a more complete game? Why not add in more side stories? Why not add in more spookiness? Or, I don't know if necessarily I would like to see them add in new bosses and stuff, but to expand upon the world and make it a little bit more creepy or whatever, I feel like that would be really awesome. Okay? So anyway, that's going on. One other thing. There's an update about the Ubisoft situation. If you were watching my podcast a couple days ago, there's a news story where basically what's happened is Ubisoft is contacting people saying, hey, if you didn't log into your Ubisoft account in the last several years, you have to do so within 30 days. If you don't, we're deleting your account and deleting your access to any of the games that you have associated with the account. So let's say you owned a digital version of an Assassin's Creed game tied to an Ubisoft account, right? But you haven't logged into your Ubisoft account for like 3-4 years for whatever reason. You haven't played Ubisoft. If you don't log in within 30 days, they're going to delete it. You don't get your game anymore. Yeah, and at first people thought that was an exaggeration, but then they actually contacted Ubisoft support, and Ubisoft support confirmed it. They said, no, that's true. To follow up even further, all right, here's another follow-up that happened. It was confirmed again by Ubisoft support. Even if your game wasn't purchased through the Ubisoft online system. If, let's say, for example, you bought your games through Steam, okay, as the distributor, but that game also requires a login through the Ubisoft client or whatever it is to play. If you don't log into the Ubisoft client in the next 30 days, you will not even be able to play your games through Steam anymore. So it's not even games you only directly bought through Ubisoft. Was it Uplay or whatever? No, it's all Ubisoft games. And they said, there's a tweet. Well, I guess it's not called a tweet anymore. Now it's called an X. So Ubisoft support made an X. Yeah, I know this sounds really stupid. Made an X. There it is. I'm reading it word for word from it. It says, we are not closing active accounts. However, if you decide to close your Ubisoft account, you'll not be able to play your games, even if they have been bought through Steam. Okay? But then, yes, I know, made an X. As stupid as that sounds. Made an X. That's what they're called now. Really? People are saying they're being called Zeets. X-Eats. Wait, is it X-Eats or Zeets? If a word starts with an X, it's supposed to be pronounced like a Z, like xylophone. So is it pronounced Zeet, or is it pronounced X-Zeet?
You tell me, grammar dude.
Elon Musk
just said the rules.
He's the dumbest rich guy on the planet. Literally, he's a fucking bozo. Anyway,
whoa.
There was a follow-up to this story last night. Okay?
Salty for Elon all of a sudden.
You ready? Ubisoft responded to the uproar surrounding their account closure policies. Now they're publicly claiming, listen to this, now they're publicly claiming their support account is wrong. They're not going to delete any accounts which have purchased games attached to them. So let me get this straight. For weeks, they basically have been saying on their support account, we're closing your account. If you don't log into it, you'll lose access to all your games. Deal with it. Now all of a sudden, oh no, our support account is wrong. Then why have a fucking support account? If the support account doesn't know what they're talking about, why have it? You want to know what this reminds me of? Atlas. Remember years ago what happened with me with Persona 5? So to give you some background, when Persona 5 was released,
this does not affect
Atlas
anyone.
Japan
0%
very
people.
strict criteria of what any content creator or streamer could stream with the game.
Right.
You could only stream up to a certain
Initiate
point. You could only show certain
1000% speed. Go.
Okay, if you say so. Let's speed this some.
This is atrocious. Who gives a fuck?
I'm gonna get loudly. I'm gonna have everything I've got, Captain.
You couldn't show story content past another point and stuff like that. The good news was the point that they had picked was more than halfway through the game, so anyone had months to play through this and not really worry about it. And I was playing at a slower pace, so it wasn't going to affect me. So Atlas America or Atlas USA, whatever it's called, all they did is they translated the criteria from Japan into English. They put them out. Right? They have their own accounts and everything on social media. So I'm playing through the game. I'm literally doing exactly what they said. In fact, I'm far behind where they said you can stop. You have to stop. I'm behind all of that nonsense. I'm not even close to being near it yet. So I'm clear, right? I start getting copyright strikes. What the fuck? For what? For just basic gameplay. Basic gameplay, I'm getting copyright strikes. So I contacted
This has
Atlas
nothing
USA,
to do with
and I
what the
said,
story
what are you doing?
said.
Why am I getting these strikes? To which they respond, that's Atlas Japan and apparently they don't know what they're doing. So they're striking you, and yes, these are erroneous. They never should have done that. We wish we had control over it. We don't, because they're just another part of our same company, and we don't basically talk with them. But we'll work to get those structures out for you. So it sounds exactly the same as what's going on with Ubisoft. One hand doesn't talk to the other. They're each saying two different stories, and who knows who the fuck is right and who's wrong, but it's the same company. You want to talk about running the company ass fucking backwards? There's an example. Atlas doesn't know how to run their fucking company, neither does
Definitely.
Ubisoft. They just say one thing, do another. How does you know how to do anything? You're a bunch of fucking idiots, right? So now no one knows what's going to happen. Will games be deleted? Will they not be deleted? Do you need to log in? You know, who knows? It's stupidity, it's confusion, it's dumb, it shouldn't be like that. It's absolutely preposterously stupid. Okay?
Yep.
All right.
Agree totally.
So, that is game news, ladies and gentlemen. All righty. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Here we go. Hold on.
Yeah, go back and look at this real quick. Look how it's like turns on showmanship mode too. Like it's just it's so transparent.
It's
What
like
you
a
doing
wee-
this for, man?
It's like a wee
Quit
boy,
it out.
It's like a wee boy ate all his fucking vegetables on the plate. Now it's fucking finally time to get to the good shit on the plate. to
Yeah,
finish it off.
exactly.
1.25, okay for you?
Yeah, let's do 1.25.
I don't want to miss anything else. This might be interesting to say the least. So let's see if Phil's going to fucking ruin a fucking relationship. I mean, there wasn't much of a relationship anyway, but they fucking just ignored each other for the most part for a long time. It looks like Phil's just fucking ready to become an enemy.
Hey, get ready
to
to see Phil having fun. It's very rare, but Phil's going to be having fun here for a little bit. Get ready for it.
Here we go.
Now to get to the topic many of you are here for, Low Tier God. Okay? To give you a very brief summary of where we are up to now. 2 days ago, I stumbled upon a Low Tier God video on YouTube. It was a 1-hour compilation from his stream. And it was the first time I had ever watched anything like that. After watching the hour, I have some questions. Now, I didn't necessarily slam the guy or say anything too wild or inflammatory at all.
Slam the
In
guy.
fact, I agreed with most of his opinions on Street Fighter 6 that he said in the video.
But then why didn't you contact him directly to fucking talk to him more about the fucking shit you wanted to talk about? You brought it up on your stream unnecessarily. We could have went directly to the fucking source and asked him personally, because you two have corresponded
no.
before.
Yeah, but you know why he did do that? Because last time he talked to the LTG, he didn't get a response, so he had to do this option.
Perhaps, yeah.
But I had some very factual questions that I was interested in having answers to. For example, why does he
Factual
quit
questions.
the dashboard in the middle of fighting the game if he's getting hit by a super? I don't understand that because it doesn't do anything. It's like he's not rage quitting, it doesn't affect the match. I don't get it. Why does he block every player? Even if he beats them, he blocks players and blacklists them. I don't understand that. Why is his stream layout so cluttered? I don't like it. I think it's ugly. Why does he find benefit in having a stream chat that literally just sits there and makes fun of him when he's playing the game, but he doesn't seem to realize it? Okay? Why does he have over 2,000 viewers every time he plays this game on Twitch, supposedly, but no one was contributing during his live streams? Just for the hour I saw, there was like no contribution.
Because he doesn't beg like
what's
you.
the point of having 2,000 viewers if everyone is there supposedly just to make fun of you? That's kind of a sad situation. So these were not me trying to slam the guy. I
I
understand.
mean, Phil, you had 500 viewers on GTA and nobody was fucking giving you money either. So
Yeah, so
you can kind of relate to an extent, can't you?
This was like fact hunting. All right, I was just curious about answers, legit answers to the questions. Right, I wasn't trying to insult him at all. I was just kind of fascinated by what I observed, and I just was looking for some answers. So I talked about it on my podcast 2 days ago. Okay, and fair enough. Even my haters who like clip shit out of my podcast or whatever didn't really negatively spin it in a way that was unfair. They kind of said, "Here's what Phil said." Kind of, you know.
oh, how much are you
Well,
checking?
That's what we usually fucking do anyway.
Well, how do we spin? How does Store Burnell spin stuff?
I got
when,
no
when
idea,
they put the clips,
Listen,
play clips that you say.
I have no earthly fucking idea. But no, the fucking clippers are clippers for a reason, because they fucking clip things that Phil said, and they don't usually fucking try and derail things. They don't try and fucking make you say something you didn't fucking say. The whole context is often always there for that particular video they are fucking presenting to their audience, which is a bigger audience than you've got, Phil, by the way. It's just, oh my fucking god, it's just the context. The fucking context. The whole thing's always in context, Phil. You just don't fucking like the fact that detractors are fucking making that content of yours far more digestible for people to access, rather than go to your shitey fucking channel to wade through a whole bunch of fucking rambling and raving to get to that particular fucking point. It's easier, far easier to go to Snort Hogan, Diddy Streams, Aquatil, Hate Army, variety of other fucking clippers out there. Shout out to all the fucking detractors that are doing clipping stuff and pissing Phil off, because they're the ones that are fucking putting the work, they're fucking finding the relevant things to fucking clip, you know, to make sure people are getting what they fucking want to see in a digestible format. They don't have to fucking sit through 2 hours of Phil ranting and raving their podcasts just to fucking get to that fucking one moment when they actually said what they wanted to see.
Yeah.
You know, curious what'll happen, right? But what's funny about it is, it seems like everyone kind of knew how LTG was going to react, despite the fact that I didn't insult him. I said nothing negative about the guy. They apparently knew how he is, okay? So, a night and a half ago, on his late night stream, LTG starts exploding and insulting me like a crazy assault of insults about my personal appearance, okay, my voice, how it sounds, the quality of my stream visually. He insulted my camera, he insulted my background, right? Then he very oddly, in a very weird way, brought up the fact that I turned down a podcast for Keemstar for $50,000. He mentions it like 6 times in his unhinged 10-minute rant about me. And it's so bizarre because it has absolutely nothing to do with the topic at hand, but he's mentioning it, okay? He says things that I need to work on my sex.
Oh, hang on, Phil said context, didn't he?
Oh yeah, I think he did.
Sounds square. Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Yeah, he definitely
yeah,
said it.
Yeah, I completely.
Chat sleep.
I completely forgot.
Wake
Phil
up,
said
chat.
context. Everyone's looking so forward to this fucking thing happening that we completely forgot to play bingo. Keep in mind, there's a bingo game fucking game. Don't you fuckers in chat? You fucking. We all missed it. We missed it too, but so you chat. You tag me in chat because I'm missing a card. I don't try and miss things in a card. I just do some things because I'm a stupid bastard. Nothing I can do. Bugged bingo mechanics.
Because it has absolutely nothing to do with the topic at hand, but he keeps mentioning it, okay? He says things that I need to work on my sexy. Yes, he actually says another man should work on his sexy on his stream. This is what he's saying. I'm not putting words in his mouth. He literally said that, okay? If you want to see the whole thing,
there it is. There's another man.
I literally did a live reaction yesterday on this very show. That was the majority of the podcast yesterday, okay? So after live reacting to it, I was pretty confused. I was like, so let me get this straight. He never watched my podcast. He doesn't even know what I said about his stream. He literally took it upon himself that just because he heard DSP said something about LTG, that he would go on a 10-minute insult-laden rant against me.
You have spent 100 minutes over the course of 2 days before today talking about LTG. He spent 10 minutes of his time discussing you, which was mainly just fucking roasting your ass because he didn't really care that much, obviously. And you committed 100 minutes of your time over the course of 2 days to fucking rant and rave about him. And then respond.
And then I don't know, but I'm guessing LTG talked for 10 minutes, and then the rest of the stream went off like it never happened. Like he's just playing a fucking fighting game at that point. Yeah, he's banning people and being LTG. But I guarantee he doesn't say DSP one other time. DSP takes that 10 minutes, and it turns into his entire life for the last 48 hours.
Yeah, probably doesn't.
That's the difference.
From the impression I got, LTG doesn't care. Like he doesn't go his way to watch DSP shit. The last time I saw DSP stuff was when Phil actually had the old webcam and the old way with fucking stuff Terry's behind and all that shit. LTG just does not care. I want to fucking know what he is doing now. Yes, he will be up to speed on things that Phil has done and the 50k, Keemstar thing. Everyone fucking knew about that. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone. That was the kind of shit that got Phil a lot of fucking like, what the fuck are you doing kind of comments from a whole lot of people that don't actively fucking follow him.
Yeah, and like when you're dissing someone, you say shit, and it's not the most serious shit of all time. And sometimes you say disses that aren't really well thought out. Don't take it seriously. Is the point?
It's just randomly fucking roasting you. It's like fucking me calling you some big-headed fucking ancient one. It's just the way it goes. It's just a fucking harmless wee roast. It's just fucking banter back and forth. LTG is not fucking actively going out his way to try and hurt Phil. With his fucking words. He just fucking he doesn't care. And he's just fucking doing his usual kind of spiel of just roasting someone to move the fuck on from the topic.
Yep.
The Dark Angel Storm says he watched the LTG stream. He only talked about DSP from 10 to 15 minutes. The whole stream was back on the game and other stuff. So there you go. He didn't.
Yeah. And like I'm talking in addition to not outside of videos, like LTG is probably like doing his life, not thinking about what DSP is doing. But DSP is like it's taken over his life.
Literally, the last few days it has. I can tell you it has. He's been fucking tweeting non-stop. Has anyone got a clip of LTG? Apparently LTG said something. Has anyone got a clip? I want to react to this clip tomorrow. I'm going to rebrand my fucking stream title tomorrow to fucking say I'm going to cover the whole interview. I'm going to turn DSP Gaming to DSP Reacts just to cover the LTG response and talk about it. For the third day in a row he's talking about LTG. He's even fucking... He is literally asking people, how do you guys feel about the LTG stuff? Because I've got an update about it, I want to talk more about it. It's the thing, he cannot shut up about LTG. He is the one that's quite obsessed about it. But Phil's trying to fucking spin it as if LTG's fucking obsessed. He doesn't care, clearly. But anyway, let's just crack on and see this fucking latest development.
For no fucking good reason at all. And think that was okay. That I was going to be happy about that. That I was just going to accept it and I was just supposed to lay back and take it.
No one asked you to be happy.
Wants, right?
No one asked you
reacting to that.
Well, you were the one that fucking
put his
you
started
name in your mouth. You fucking began the shit. You fucking criticised the stream layout. You thought it was kind of shit. You fucking criticised his fucking ability in Street Fighter, a game which he's also fucking enjoying, clearly. You fucking questioned why he's not as fucking good at the game as you are, because you assumed he was playing far more than you had been. You assumed a whole bunch of fucking things. Your fucking smug ego got in the fucking way. It's one of those fucking things where it's like you're tension, like you're just trying to bait drama at this fucking point. You did not need to fucking mention LTG whatsoever when you fucking made your original point. Keep in mind, Phil tries to fucking claim he wanted to fucking put an idea to his audience. Do you want to see me react to Street Fighter content in future? That was apparently the point. The idea he wanted. He did not need to fucking go through. He could have fucking put that idea to his audience without mentioning low tier gold once.
Well, the first domino of this whole thing was Diaphone. Because Diaphone gave the idea, I'm sure. Like, well, he's just reacting to my gameplay. Okay, cool. And then he's like, who can I do that for? Oh, LTG. That'll be good. That'll be pretty hype. And he's trying to think of someone he could critique. That's not critique, dunk on, however you say it. That's not like people would laugh the fuck out of it and not even take, because like, let's say Phil decided to critique like that New York Chris guy or whatever. Like, it would just be a joke. Like, why were you critiquing the guy that 13-0'd you? You know what I mean? That's what it's all about.
It's just fucking, it blows my fucking mind. It really fucking does. And Phil's in no position right now to fucking try and critique other people's fucking gameplay because he's not that fucking good at the game. When he's master, yes, maybe.
Yeah. But, I don't know, it's just, here's the thing is, he's going to say, like, did you notice how he said that? He's like, what was I supposed to do? Lay down and take it? So in that logic, then LTG did the right thing too, right? He's not laying down and taking it either. He's not happy. He wanted to say something.
Right, by Phil's own logic, it's okay for us to fucking criticize him and he's fucking being mean about us.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not gonna lay down and take it. I'm not a mouth drooler.
You're a pasty white fanny, Phil, and you fucking reek. We can actually smell you visually. Phil Burnell's the kind of person who can smell visually just by looking at him. We know he's a fucking smelly bastard. There you go, Phil. Fucking clap back at that shit. Thank you, Barrett Wells, for Superchat. Says begs us. Hold on. I got interrupted. First of all, thank you, Barrett Wells, for the super chat. It says begs for support, begs for art, for clips, and now begging for people to believe he's a winner of this exchange. Exactly. Phil did not win in this exchange. At least not yet, anyway. It's still going on, you know. Yep. LTG in 10 minutes brushed it off. I mean, Phil did not need to fucking respond whatsoever to LTG. It's just one of those things where it's like, he's just fucking running his mouth and he's just fucking just roasting the guy and that's it. He's like, I want nothing to do with him. I want him to keep my name in his mouth. I want nothing to, I don't want to fucking play with Street Fighter. Unless he gives me money, I don't fucking care about doing anything with him. I just want to fucking move on. We're two very different people. And Phil has dedicated so much of his fucking time now to this shit. He really has.
And Phil takes it seriously too, that like $5,000. Like LTG's just saying that to be like stupid. Like, I'm not doing shit for you. Give me $5,000, I'll do it. Like, it's just a throwaway comment, you know? Like, it's not like I legitimately want $5,000 and then we could do this battle. I know he'll take it, but that's not the point of it. It's just like, give me $5,000 and I'll join you, motherfucker. What's up? You know, he's just saying it. Phil takes it to the exact reality of like, maybe we could get your fan. It's just someone that has no clue how anything in like social things work, like even in fighting community or normal communities. None of them he understands.
Phil's fans are trying to fucking get him to stop. Apparently this is not going well at all. Bloomkit is super chat to Phil right now saying, Phil, I mean this is someone who is a fan. Please stop this while you're ahead. This won't end well and it's going to backfire badly. Oh my god.
Oh good. We got some fun coming.
Oh my god. I'm just seeing some of the messages here as well.
Oh god. Thank you, God, for this. This is not good, Phil.
Oh my god, sorry. First of all, sorry, I don't know what was said. First of all, Bout, thank you very much, Bout, for super chat, who says, Phil said at the start of his podcast, this very podcast here, that he wanted answers from LTG. Phil got answers, and metaphorically, a blade nose. Pretty fucking much, actually, yeah. Thank you as well to super chat for saying Phil's a potato. He gets served in so many ways. If Phil's a potato, Cat would fucking eat him more often. She loves potatoes.
Okay, sorry. I just can't not stop watching this fucking chat. His chat is extremely telling him to stop. Fans are saying stop.
I told you. His fans are fucking trying to get him to fucking shut the fuck up. But, yeah.
Low tier God versus the Dent God. That's an Evo.
Has Jade said anything, I wonder? Has Jade in chat? Has he fucking trying to beg Phil at time stop?
Jay's just wondering when Street Fighter or when Final Fantasy starts. Like, he's on a soul. You know, he's like, so. When the fuck does Final Fantasy start, please, sir? I usually like game.
Money, yeah. Money. Oh, money. Yeah. Money.
Steve's losing his mind as well. Thank you very much, D-Dog, for the super chat. It says, for Final Fantasy 16 boring. GTA 5 no support. LTG drama, DSP's excited now. It's a good thing we leave the drama at the door.
Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah. I've never seen Phil's chat move so fast in my goddamn life. It's been a long time since I've seen Phil's chat move this much.
Great. We got to make a contest. What do we call the battle? Let's pretend they do a battle, because I'm loving these names. Casper is a great one. Low tier god versus high gout god.
Is a user called lunch meat? Just lunch meat.
Pick up lunch meat.
Oh my God,
Mango juice pods. There's so many names that are so good.
Glock. Rat-faced knacker. That's an interesting one. Rat-faced knacker.
Don't push buttons.
Jesus, man. Dab Hands 44. What the fuck? Mr. Arnold. What the fuck? Jeremy Kyle. Fuck off. Char.
Yeah.
LTG destroyed. Apparently Phil's destroying LTG right now. People are going, oh my
Okay,
Lord.
we'll see.
Let's just fucking crack
Darkside Phil is back. That's the LARPers.
Here we fucking go. Dark Angel Storm says DSP can't live without drama. He keeps claiming he doesn't want to talk about it, but without no one. Exactly. Phil has. I've said this for a long time. If we weren't here, if the tractors weren't a fucking thing with Phil Winnell, he'd have fucking gone off internet a long time ago in terms of fucking trying to make a living off it. He might still be doing internet stuff, but he would have fucking had reality hit him a lot sooner than before, and he probably would have. It's one of those things where I don't think he would have been able to have done this still as a career, as a profession, as a way to fucking live. If the tractors had not been a fucking thing, keeping his name relevant and pertinent. But it's one of those things where it's like he needs us more than we need him. It's like one of those things, everyone else can fucking always move on. We can fucking, like, you know, if Boogie's fucking going off a fucking real, fucking banging some fucking, you know, drug-ridden young chick or some push, and, you know, if his wings as well and everything else, and fucking, even Low Tier God himself is a fucking lol cow, and there's plenty of other fucking candidates in that shit as well. Fias went to fucking jail, or, you know, fucking court anyway, and maybe going to jail. There's so many candidates to fucking point at and laugh. People for us to focus our attentions on. It's just that Phil's is kind of the most interesting right now. But if we all fucked off and went away, he, I think, would absolutely fucking suffer long term. And the fact of the matter is, he's manufactured a drama all by himself because he's got nothing else interesting going on right now, and he fucking needs a payday again.
Yeah, if we went away, he would just go crazier until we cannot ignore it anymore. Like, look what I'm doing now. Yeah, I'll go on That Being Said. Yeah, I'll go on That Being Said podcast. I'll be if he gets that desperate, you know what I mean? It'll take that.
Jesus Christ. Lunch Meat just gave Phil a super chat, first of all, as a waste of fucking super chat. But it says, can we recrown you the King of Fate?
So he must have just been straight up promo.
Jesus, man. Okay, fuck it.
Let me tell you what I hope happens after this. Whatever we hear in the next 20 minutes or whatever long it is. I hope that LTG does nothing. I hope he does not respond at all. I hope he doesn't respond at all. Please don't respond, LTG. Let it end here. That will hurt the most.
So I'm going to just let this... Look at this. Taya Kak and Phil, chat. You handled us so well. I don't think he's going to accept, but you put your nuts on the table. Very nice. You put your nuts on the table. What the fuck?
Nuts.
And apparently,
that's probably a 13-year-old.
Apparently Phil said, "You're my bitch forever."
And someone, "You're my bitch forever."
Yeah, apparently Phil said. Let's just get to that. Okay, tell you what, if you want to,
let's go.
I'm gonna let it fucking play out here. Hey, welcome to the stream, fantastic Mr. Sam. Hope we're doing well. We got a fucking whole crew here. Anyway, that being said, here already. Fucking, I'm gonna let this play as much as possible. You want me to fucking stop it? I'll stop it. Okay, but I'm gonna let it cook as long as possible.
Yep.
DSP said something about LTG that he would go on a 10-minute insult-laden rant against me for no fucking good reason at all, and think that that was okay, that I was going to be happy about that, that I was just going to accept it, and I was just supposed to lay back and take it because he could do whatever he wants, right? So after reacting to that yesterday and telling a lot of very telling things, I think, about him, I think he needs to see a psychiatrist, quite frankly, with some of the stuff he was saying there.
Wasn't serious?
I laid it down. I said, listen,
trash talking.
I don't know what he thinks, because he says there's some narrative. Someone's pushing a narrative, supposedly. I don't know what this narrative is, all right? For some reason, he thinks I'm clout chasing him. I'm not clout chasing the man. I literally watched an hour video about his content. I had just questions about it that were very tame questions. I don't know where the clout chasing was there. I had already established the fact that this guy was probably never going to want to do any kind of matches or anything against me. This is all established. So where he's...
But you keep emailing him as you think he will.
Like, complex in his head about me that he can't get over. And so he's, we're pushing a narrative. What narrative? There's no narrative at all. You made up the narrative.
Why do you keep emailing him, bro?
Other people are bullshitting
Let him go.
you, telling you there's a narrative when there's no narrative. I don't even know what because again, he never actually explains it. He just keeps saying that over and over, right? It's very confusing. Okay, so anyway,
The narrative is you both are lolcows.
after having
That's
reacted
it.
to all that
That's the
yesterday,
narrative.
I laid down the law. I said, "Is this simple? You're gonna fucking talk about me for 10, 15 minutes. You're gonna insult me constantly. All stuff that literally has nothing to do with anything I said about you. That's fucked up." So, the only content that we could ever do together that would be beneficial would be
Peanut
to do a
butter
grudge match to Street Fighter
rent-free.
6. And I think that we should do it because I think that it's going to be something that our fans want to see, our viewers want to see.
Jesus, so many super chats.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. These super chats are gold.
Chat.
Peanut butter and free, always
Chat's
cloud chase. Who
turned.
started this? And Joey Rivera. I think he's a member, Joey Rivera. He says, sad, desperate attempt to bait someone you're a joke with. This cheap reverse psychology ploy. You're so triggered you need to grow up. And I'm pretty sure this person
Giving money
might
is
be a
stupid,
member.
but yeah, I think I've seen that before. Yeah. Oh, that was. Oh no. Okay. Never mind. I thought I
I'll
got
scroll
laid.
now. Scroll down just to see if there's anything else. But yeah. I'm sorry for stopping again, but I had to fucking just point out it's a lot of fucking people in Phil's chat like, what the fuck? Stop it. But then again,
Yeah, we'll get there. Let's keep going.
Phil's getting the baited super chats. I mean, the drama bucks are coming in. Super chats are like, Phil might have 2 days in a row. He gets $100 in super chats on a day stream. Shout out to the fucking YouTube side
Yep.
support.
YouTube side support.
I say fans and viewers because they're kind of different. Sometimes you have a fan base, but you also have a hater base, right? Like I think our haters
Haters.
would equally like to see us face off at Street Fighter 6 as much as our fans, and it would be hype, and everyone would want to see it, right? I even proposed, let's make this big business. Let's get this so hype.
Phil proposed, oh my, that took a fucking turn. Fuck you, John Rambo. Phil has a new bow in town. Jesus Christ. Sorry.
And everyone would want to see it, right? I even proposed, let's make this big business. Let's get this so hype. Let's do it during EVO. While EVO is going on,
Big
they're doing
business.
qualifying rounds of bullshit. Instead of watching the paint dry, people could jump over to our streams and watch us fight. And people would be hyped. I said, how much you want to bet if we did this during EVO? People at fucking EVO would say, fuck EVO. I'm going to
No, they
watch
wouldn't.
this shit on my phone right now. Everyone's going to be sitting there watching it on their phones. 'cause
This
they wanna
is.
see it 'cause it's
Oh, okay, pause. Sorry.
Business.
Pause. Yeah, this. Okay.
Anyway.
I know this is different than the boxing match, but it's kind of not too. And he says the boxing match is the worst thing of all time. I know this is gaming; it's a little bit different, but he's creating hype in the same fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get these two legendary people that are lolcows, by the way,
It's just.
and they want you. Let's get the lolcows to battle, and people watch it like it's a circus, right? That's the thing.
I
You know,
just
it's the
want to
same
say,
fucking thing. I know you're not boxing, but it's the same thing.
one thing is, I'll say, Phil. I don't think Phil's fully clued up that so LTG is banned from EVO for reasons I'm not too clued up on, but he probably pissed him off. It's fucking whining, but
Threatening and
these
stuff.
Are, these are two has-beens essentially in the fucking thing. And Phil thinks it's gonna be some big massive event, some big massive deal where people are gonna fucking really drop all their fucking attention to watch Phil fight. LTG and then Street Fighter, big fucking deal. The two of them already fought once in Street Fighter 4. LTG won quite convincingly, overwhelmingly. We even had a controller song from Phil during that fucking fight. It was quite a good fucking fight. It was quite entertaining for the audiences from both to hear them both fighters, basically commentate that fucking fight. It was quite entertaining. But yeah, it's one of those things like no one wants to see it now. People want to see the fucking best fucking Street Fighter players fucking do well and play well at a good standard. Nobody cares about fucking two has-beens that can barely get their fucking moves out properly. They fucking drop their inputs half the fucking time and they blame the game never fucking half the time.
I'll tell you one thing.
There
Here's
you go.
this. If Phil goes with this, and let's say it happens, and Phil and LTG fight online at Evo, it will show the world. I'm not even some big Keemstar fan. But this is the fucking truth. It'll show how much more involved in his career and how high a level Keemstar is at. Because instead of doing dumb shit on the weekend of Evo at their own house on stream to make a few extra $100, Keemstar got two lolcows together in a live boxing match that made thousands for everybody.
I mean, a lot of people didn't
You know
think
what
that
I'm
was going to happen. A lot of people kind of dismissed it as thinking that it's not really going to probably happen. The boxing match itself was a bit of a joke. Boogie was a massive disappointment in that fucking fight because it's like he was not prepared to take a punch. Wings impressed me in that boxing fight, and I was confident he would win, but he was like prepared to just fucking. He was prepared to get hits, and Boogie wasn't, and Boogie was just fucking hanging on for dear life, as well as hanging on to his fucking trunks from not fucking falling down.
Yeah, like I'm not even talking about the boxing. I'm talking about just money-making
yeah.
ability.
They made-
Right? You know what I'm
both
saying?
of them
Like
made back,
that's what.
They both made so much fucking money from that situation as well. They got them a whole bunch, different kind of fan base. I don't say look at Boogie now. Boogie's arguably quite happy with how things have turned out because he's right now he's got little romance going with some drugged up chick or whatever. You know what I mean? And Wings apparently is doing okay as well, I think, to an extent. You know.
Well, yeah, he always complaining about something. But all right, keep moving on. We're gonna be here forever.
But yeah, basically, Phil thinks him and LTG fighting would, in Street Fighter would be like bigger than like anything. I'm going to use a wrestling comparison. It's going to be like watching Undertaker fight Goldberg in Saudi Arabia when they're both fucking old as hell and has been past it and they fucking keep falling over each other trying to finish and perform their fucking moves. You know?
Yeah.
As amazing as, yeah, exactly. That was a fucking train wreck to fucking watch. And those guys are fucking amazing wrestlers, but they were amazing fucking wrestlers. They should not have been fucking doing that shit, but yeah.
Evo would say, fuck Evo, I'm gonna watch this shit on my phone right now. Everyone's gonna be sitting there watching it on their phones because they want to see it because it's so hype, right? So
no,
I made this proposition. Let's do it. And the thing is, during his 10-minute unhinged rant, he basically said,
unhinged?
Well,
that was a bust word. Oh, we already got one.
Is if I got paid $5,000. So I even said this: get that from your viewers because you have supportive viewers. Are you not aware?
You cheap.
He wasn't serious. God damn it, dude. He's not serious. It's words. I'll play you for 5,000.
The guy has 3,000.
Sorry, yeah, it's
just stupid. It's a little stupid thing you say in the court in the fucking schoolyard. Hey, I'll play you for 5,000. I'm not doing 5,000. All right, fuck you. I'm not playing then. That's just a stupid thing you say.
Right, yeah, exactly. It's like a figure of speech. It's like Phil says, I'm going to be honest here. It doesn't actually mean that.
This. Get that from your viewers because you have supportive viewers. Are you not aware of that? I mean, the guy has 3,000 paid subs on Twitch. He's making bank
money
every month.
Check in that pocket. Check
so
it.
If that's the case, I'm pretty sure your
reach on in.
Would love to see you do a grudge match, and they would support it. If they like you so much, why wouldn't they support you? So let them support you. Let them give you $5,000 to do this grudge match, and let's fucking Trump Evo. Seriously, let's just Trump that shit. Let's actually get
Trump
more
Evo.
attendance and more interest on our stream than the Evo stream. All right, so.
Whoa! What do you say? There'll be more money? What do you say? More people? What's the last word?
More interest.
More what?
Interest.
Oh, more interest. Okay. He's thinking there'll be more interested. Like I don't know. That might be true because Evo is like whatever. I don't know how
Trump Evo,
prestigious Evo is anymore. But come on, man, just shut the fuck up, dude.
Phil, be like fucking Evo 2023. Let's make Evo great again.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man.
Okay, thanks, WrestleJam. So Evo has like 80K viewers.
And I said, I'm done talking about it now. Unless there's more developments, I'm not going to be talking about this topic again because there's no point. If he just ignores it.
Well, you told him he should because he should sit down and just take it, right?
There's developments. If there's developments, I'll talk about them again. Well, there's developments, okay? There's actually 2 developments that have happened, okay? So let's talk about those developments this morning. Development number 1. I was contacted by someone. And I am fascinated by the information that was presented to me. Now, keep in mind, this is just information that was presented to me. I really don't have any way to vet or confirm this information.
Then why share it?
So it's a LARPer. Okay. Good. Let's see how good a job this LARPer did. Let's see.
God, why does Phil do this? Oh, he's a low cow, that's why.
All right.
Yep.
But I received an email from someone, and I'm going to read it word for word. I'm not even going to spin it in a way. I'm literally going to read the email word for word for you guys. You ready?
You gotta do Rambo again? Come on.
Why LTG is bitter about the 50K. Wings was once asked if LTG should replace you on the podcast. Wings stated that he suggested being a good replacement, but Keemstar rejected it, saying LTG
good idea.
wouldn't work.
Yes, agreed.
I would actually agree with that, because LTG is not. He's a different kind of low cow.
100% agree. He's too aggressive. It would not be good for conversation.
Exactly. It's one of those things where fucking Boogie and Wings would probably just feel fucking scared. I mean, if in the same fucking room as well, and they're fucking doing the podcast, but LTG would scare them for sure.
Yeah. It's not even a question. So, but I'm saying let's keep in mind let's not get too deep on this because this is an email that I could have sent him yesterday if I wanted to.
Exactly. It's a lot.
I didn't, but I could have, and he'd be talking about the email I sent him. So let's not get too deep on this.
So come on, Phil. Continue, Phil.
Word for word from the email that I received. So for background of this, because if you're wondering, what is this podcast? Why the hell is LTG talking about a $50,000 podcast? So apparently last year, Keemstar wanted to do a podcast with me, Boogie, and Wings of Redemption.
We heard the email. You going to explain the email now?
He was going to pay us each $50,000 to do it, and then we were going to own a portion of the podcast, so if it became profitable, we were going to make money ongoing from this. However, Keemstar failed to be professional, failed to contact me in any kind of a human way because he's a fucking idiot. He thinks that everything revolves around him. So my whole life schedule,
human way,
dropped just to talk to this man who I really want no association with whatsoever. I think he's a fucking clown. He's a degenerate. I hate the content he puts out. I would never want to be associated with him. So basically, it never happened. Okay. So then what happened was Keemstar wouldn't let it go. He kept talking about it publicly. He lied. Earlier this year, he lied, saying that I still have a chance to be on the show. I was like, dude, I don't want to be on your fucking show. I've said it a million times. Doesn't matter how many times.
How did he
say it.
lie?
Then he lied.
Why is
said
that a
things like he was
lie?
going to get someone else to do it. Guess what? Guess what, guys? It's July 2023. There's still no podcast. Okay?
How is that a lie?
He look, he went a different fucking route, and he had fucking Wings and Boogie, and he still done something entertaining and profitable with them.
Yeah, there's no lie, and he still could do it. If he decides to change his mind, he'll definitely fucking do it.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. I was like, who would be the I still think Review Tech USA could have been an interesting replacement. Not maybe not a perfect replacement, obviously, for DSP, but it's one of those things where it's like maybe Review Tech USA just to spite Phil. Because obviously that's who Phil was pissed off most at that time.
Yeah, but I hope they don't do that. But yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
So if anything, what this shows is that he had an idea. Without me, the idea won't work. And
Yeah,
so
you
it's
know
gonna
that's not a
happen.
positive
Okay?
towards you.
Yeah, that's not fucking Phil going, oh wow, I'm so important. Not you're important,
means-
but not for that reason.
It's kind of like if you're doing a side show at a circus, and let's say you got, a lady with a beard, you got a dude that's kind of short but not really short, but then you got a 10-foot tall
Yeah.
dude.
Here's
The show doesn't work without the 10-foot tall dude.
Here's
You gotta have the
6-foot
main.
midget. We have a 6-foot midget over here.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You gotta have the main freak, or the
Like,
freak show doesn't
put it
work,
this way,
brother.
it's like fucking having, it's like being a fluffer at a porn shoot. The fluffer's important, but not for the reason they think they're important.
If it does happen, great. More power to them. I told them, do the podcast. Why is it months and months later and the podcast still didn't happen? Because they needed me for it, all right? They know that. They know I was the thing that was hinging the whole fucking thing and gluing it together, and without me, they have no show. So,
Gluing the whole thing
anyway,
together.
What ended up happening was, for a short period of time, Keemstar was talking online saying, who do you guys think should be the replacement for DSP on the podcast? And a lot of names came up, like Review Tech USA and stuff, and I guess LTG was one. And from what I'm being told here, Wings was basically sold that LTG would work, and he talked to Keemstar, and Keemstar said, no, LTG...
Money, yeah. Money,
That was a good one.
money. Oh, money, yeah. Money.
Thank you very much, GD Dog, for the super chat. It says, Trump Evo Night. On the card, DSP v LTG. We have 2x4 gas burner barbecue, a tent that holds 10 people. We have retro games of CRT TV that doesn't work. Pay now on PayPal View and see it off my video camera from the year 2000.
Amazing.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, that's a Trump Evo, dude. Are you serious? Let's get it hype.
Incredible fucking super chat. Thank you, D-Dog, for such a robust and meaningful super chat. Fantastic stuff, pal. Oh my god. Damon Anderson said in chat he forgot to mention that he was going behind Keemstar's back to try and steal the podcast idea and start at the beginning. Remember Phil tried to fucking go behind Keemstar's back and just go to the beginning and says, hey, why don't we just do our own podcast without Wings and without Keemstar involved?
Yeah, like behind the T. Let's do it without him, guys. And they're like, no, I'm not doing that because
like,
that's stupid.
exactly,
That's extremely
it's
stupid.
The 50k money was from fucking Keemstar. You're removing the fucking money, man. What? Fuck off. I was like, wow, guys, I made fucking $50 tonight. Isn't that amazing? And I'm like, fuck you fucking arsehole. We could have had 50k.
Wings was basically sold that LTG would work, and he talked to
Wings
Keemstar,
is
and Keemstar
stupid?
said, no, LTG would not
And
work for
Keemstar's
this show.
smart. That's
All right?
why.
So why is LTG angry about the 50k? Because he didn't get it. He didn't get offered it, right? So he's mad. He's mad salty because he wanted that bag. He wanted that payday, and he's not offered the payday because no one wants him on the
cares?
podcast. Again, if you're looking at value added and whatever, people are looking at it and saying that wouldn't add the value to the podcast.
Mad
You know what I
salty.
mean? Like, there's nothing there. Is there an association between me and LTG? Well, we're both fighting
Yes.
game players. I'm a washed up one, right? He's kind of like,
that's
he
the
was at
connection.
one point kind of
You're both
competitive. He's not
humans.
anymore, right? But now he's prominent online. I used to be in the tournament scene. I'm not anymore. I'm washed up. But at least we have association. You understand? Like, we do. We have the fighting game thing as our association, right?
That's pretty much all
No.
they have.
There's another thing to that. There's another thing to it,
Oh, okay.
and it's not about fighting games at all.
Being lolcows.
Yes.
The thing is, they're very different kind of lolcows, you know what I mean? So Prophet's saying Phil's fights and he's the better lolcow than LTG. That's pretty much it. Phil's fucking
He's
champion
selected right
lolcow.
now.
He's like the fucking king of the lolcows, you know what I mean? He's the glue that holds our lolcow together and our other ideas together, other money-making shows together. Keemstar couldn't do his fucking show without DSP being involved, and he can't replace him. DSP's irreplaceable. That's true. DSP's one of a kind. There's nobody like them, and thank fuck for that, in my opinion. Interesting that Phil called himself washed up, though. The only real thing they have in common, in my opinion, in terms of, like, why is he called the Black DSP, shit, you know, basically it's a fighting game, Street Fighter stuff. The Street Fighter stuff is literally only it, you know, in terms of the two of them and their, you know, the personalities are very different, you know, the whole things, you know, they're both arseholes for a different reason.
Yeah, definitely.
What relation does LTG have to Wings Redemption or Boogie? Zero. Like, literally zero. He wouldn't be able to relate. That show wouldn't work. I agree. If you ask my opinion, it wouldn't work on that show. It would be like worlds colliding and making no sense. It's like, you know, trying to mix, I don't know, you know, peanut butter.
What's your connection with Boogie and Wings then?
Of course,
DSP? Please explain that.
Of course, Phil said peanut butter, try fucking.
What do you say? Boogie? Sorry, I missed it. Sorry, I talked over it. What was it?
Phil's trying to find a comparison. It's like, oh, LTG wouldn't work. Well, I'll just rewind it so you can hear it again.
If you ask my opinion, it wouldn't work on
Holy
that show.
shit,
It would be,
super
it would
chat.
Be like,
Okay, let's read this super chat. Ty a cack says, you know what's sad, Phil? The fact that you won't admit you're very good looking. It's so obvious you've been working on your sexy. Well, until you threw your fake chain anyways.
Never mind. I thought it was good.
DSP
but it's
lol.
not. It's a stupid joke.
You got my hopes up your
Very
bum.
stupid joke.
Very
stupid joke.
What was I going to say? Qimp says LTG is by far more financially stable compared to DSP, Wings, and Boogie. He wouldn't work because he could just dip out if he didn't like it. That's a good point as well. But I don't know much about LTG, but it seems to be doing well for himself these days, especially from streaming. He doesn't need it as much as anyone else does. So yeah, it's one of the things I think anyone would be a bit. Well, keep in mind, I'm not sure. I don't know if LTG actively wanted to be involved in the fucking podcast idea or not. I feel like he would feel himself surely it wouldn't be a good fit. But at the same,
I think he would do it. I think he's too logical person. He's more of a logical person than all three of those other people. So I think he would be like, I'll take 50K and just do whatever, and then I'll leave whenever I want to. Like, that's what he's thinking about.
Take the fucking sign up bonus of 50K, do a one show, probably fucking dip out after a while because it's like, okay, this kind of, these guys are fucking boring. They're fucking scrubs, you know.
He's too normal. He's way too normal to be. He's like a lolcow, very one note lolcow, in that he gets angry at video games, but there's nothing else to him. His other thoughts are not that crazy. I mean, sometimes he has some crazy shit. Let's get real, like peeing in the bucket and all that shit.
He is very hard to, you know, endure just because he is quite boring in the grand scheme of things, you know.
Yeah.
In terms of like Phil's always fucking, there's always something going wrong in a snort fork. You know what I mean? Oh, fucking someone stole my tire. Oh, cat broke your shower off. This and that. So, but for LTG, it's like give me fucking money to put my webcam on, and I'm fucking, you know, get that ass banned, that kind of thing. That's about it, essentially. That's my impression anyway.
Like, nothing much to it.
worlds colliding and making no sense. It's like, you know, trying to mix, I don't know.
But I really want to know how the connection between DSP Boogie and Wings. Since LTG would not fit, I want to know what DSP thinks. Why would he fit with Wings and LTG though? Because Wings and Boogie. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, maybe I think Phil's trying to insinuate that maybe I don't know. I'm trying to think. Well, why would it be a good fit?
Oh yeah, he might say they're old YouTubers. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, so is LTG.
Here. We're all old. Well, LTG is too. Yeah, but he's not like known for it. But let's see what they say. Yeah. Let's see what he says.
He said he's trying to mix peanut butter with olive oil. That was a kind of comparison that Phil made there.
I don't know. You know, peanut butter with olive oil or something. You know, it's like, yuck, it's gonna be a messy. It's not gonna mix. It's gonna be disgusting, right? You don't want that. So
good metaphor, bro.
You know,
Clutch metaphor.
I get it, but I think he's pissed. I think he's actually pissed off because he wanted that money. So he's holding it against me that I didn't take the money, but then he couldn't take the spot that I didn't take, right?
Of course, Phil
this is such a small thing.
Yeah. Phil would turn us into, oh, he's so jealous of me, the poor guy. And no, he's mocking you for turning it down. The internet in general mocked you for turning it down. So many people said, why? I mean, even side scrollers have fucking kept going. Why would you not just fucking take the sign up fucking bonus thing just to fucking try it out and see how it goes? I was like, I don't want to do business with Keemstar. He's evil and mean. They called me level 1.
Yep. And he's making Keemstar look like a fucking boss.
I mean, that's what I'm saying though. He has the fucking business know-how for it though. He has the experience to fucking make this, you know, somewhat of a success. But you know, I think it's one of those things as well. Keemstar says a lot sometimes as well and doesn't deliver. Remember who he apparently talked to someone as well on Phil's family side of things for some Netflix style documentary. What the fuck happened to that?
Yeah, that's.
Why are you mad at me? Why are you projecting that
He's
onto
not
me?
mad at
Be
you.
mad at yourself that no one wants you on the show. Not me.
He was
I'm
calling you an idiot for not taking
how about
it.
this?
That's it.
Wings, Boogie, Keemstar, put LTG on the podcast. Make the podcast together. Give the man $50,000 and allow him to be on the show.
Not that easy, dumb
Do
fuck.
it. There. I want it. Give you the blessing. Take the money. But don't fucking project
I want
it on
it?
me. I have nothing to do with that. Why are you mad at me? Why are you salty at me? Because I turned it down because I want nothing to do with Keemstar. Like, what are you, out of your mind?
Chad.
That's fucking stupid.
Oh, hello. Me,
Hello.
On you go.
Just to let you know, it gets worse.
Oh, God.
Oh, I mean,
Okay.
he goes.
Don't spoil. Don't spoil. Don't spoil. Don't spoil. Do not
Even
spoil, please.
Peace is in fucking shambles. Anne's in shambles.
Oh, yeah. I
Okay,
see
do not, yeah, just don't spoil. Don't spoil.
I'm just saying nothing. That's it.
I mean,
It's bad.
Okay, just push play.
okay, but feel free to stay away with Wardog if you want. But in case people are wondering, that's Wardog Leader. The King of Hate is back. Yeah, the true King of Suffering is here. Wardog Leader. But yeah, feel free.
Okay,
You can stay if you want, pals. I don't want to force you or anything, but feel free to stay.
Yeah.
You say you call me dumb. No, I'm not dumb because I don't want to be roped into something for the rest of my fucking life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be roped into something forever. I don't. So, forget that shit. I have the ability to pass up on an offer. So do you, right? You're
do.
passing up on any offers about doing stuff with me. So I have the ability to pass up on an
Damn
offer.
right
with
about
Keemstar.
that.
There's no criticism there. You have no right to criticize me for saying that I don't want to do something I didn't want to do, and you have no right to project that on me because you're salty because you want the money. Okay? Now,
You didn't throwaway comment from
in addition to
LTG.
that, there's another big follow-up, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, here we go.
All right, and this is really the reason why I'm talking
Here we
about
go.
this today, not the email, because the email is just speculation, right?
Well, the real
So
reason is
after
drama, but go
my
ahead.
podcast yesterday, all right? Obviously, all the haters clipped it. It was all over the internet, tens of thousands of views everywhere, right?
Apart from your channel, go on.
And
Well, I
of
didn't
course,
get those
I don't
tens of
here's the
thousands.
thing. I would say, oh, LTG got wind of it and watched it, and then he responded. No. Do you want to know what happened? You ready for this? Here's what actually happened. You ready for this?
This is gonna be so dumb.
LTG DM'd me on Xer, not Twitter anymore. It's Xer or X. He DM'd me on the X app. Okay.
It said,
Would you like to know what he said? Sure. I'm going to show you what he said right now. I'm going to show it to you word for fucking word. All right? This is what he sent me yesterday. Okay? Keep in mind, I've not DM'd this guy since June. When Street Fighter 6 came out, and I said, hey, just so you know, I'm always open to a match if you ever want to do one.
W.
Oh,
Got
my.
him. LTG, Team LTG. Not that we needed any help.
Look
But-
at the bottom of that as well. Did LTG block him? I think LTG blocked him.
Yes.
Yeah,
Block
LGG.
bro. If you
Yeah,
want to play.
LGG blocked him.
That's brilliant.
Got him. That's
Blocked
the
him.
best,
No, you
dude.
don't have a
LTG's
feel,
an
you
asshole.
bastard. No, you don't have a fucking
LTG's
feels.
an asshole. This is, you know what it is? This is like Streamlabs explaining why DSP was let go, and then the email said, "Please don't respond to this email.
Oh
we do not
my
check
God.
this shit. You're
Nah,
out, dude."
This is a Twitter message. Phil, for some reason, uses fucking Brighton mode, I guess, on his fucking Twitter page or his X page. So, in case people are blind, in case Super Blind Man's here, first of all, hello. So, LTG says, "Stop clout chasing, bro. If you want to play me in anything that's going to cost you 5k. This is sad as fuck. Stop mentioning me and upgrade your streams. Godspeed." And then LTG blocked Phil. Everyone's been saying it. LTG wants absolutely nothing to do with Phil and doesn't want to be fucking no relation to him, no association with him whatsoever. He's now blocked his ass. That's beautiful.
Massive W. Like, LTG is an asshole. I don't like him in any way, but dude, this is
Yeah.
a W, dude. Nice move on this one.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
so this is not.
Anyway.
Sorry, this is not a spoiler. But Jad, can you look in your Discord and show this tweet from Peace?
yeah, sure. Give me a second.
It's not a spoiler. It's just Peace. You'll understand. It's
Just
it's
keep screaming into the void. Ah!
yeah. It's because this is how bad it gets. It gets yeah.
Awesome.
Oh my
Where
God.
Peace is in
Let's
literal
enjoy.
screaming.
Oh, you poor bat. I don't even
Even-
know. I'm going to like it, but I don't know what's about yet. Yeah.
We had Anne. We told Anne not to pause. Let him cook.
Yeah.
Anne didn't know what to say.
It's one of
It
those
was
things
that
where,
bad.
yeah.
It's- Yeah. So it gets worse.
I think I'm going to do the same kind of policy. I think it's one of those things where I feel like from this point onwards, this is when the
Yeah.
train wreck starts happening. Would I be right in guessing that?
Yeah. Well,
So
you
from
tell us, but
here-
it seems like
no,
it.
no. From here, don't pause. Let him cook until he finishes. Then you can pause. Literally, what Anne did. He let him cook. Pause, and it's gonna be a fucking shit show.
Oh my
All right,
God.
you got it. Black Mage,
hold on.
we're catching up. Don't
Catching
no
up,
spoilers.
Yeah. Okay, because we
Yeah.
we had to pause and rant and rave and all that shit because I'm always fucking ranting and raving at Phil. But
Because if you pause it, you don't get the full
Yeah.
flow. You have to
Okay,
let it
you
go.
tell us when to pause. Then we're counting on
before we
you.
even start playing again, let's get some
basically,
offers.
I'm not gonna say what he does, but you can tell when he's ended, right?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
It's okay because if I say anything where he finishes, it kind of spoils it. So I'm gonna say nothing, but you can
Then we can
kind of
react, yeah.
tell. So I believe
sweet.
I believe he takes a drink at some point. Don't pause it. He keeps
Okay.
going.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Thank you first of all, thank you very much to Black Mage for Super Chat. Says, are you guys dying watching Anne? And oh my god, we've only just got to the DM. We've only just got to the
Yes,
DM, the very
it
start
was-
of the DM, and at this point in time, we have been forewarned. It gets a whole lot worse. We're going to just let Phil cook. Everyone, please, let's just try and let's not pause. Let's have
Yes,
no
yes,
reasons
I
to
agree.
pause.
I agree.
And then afterwards, we can pause and rant and rave and go, what the fuck is going on here? But let's just let Phil cook and let's see how this fucking pans out. Here we fucking go.
If I talk, just ignore me.
Have your stress balls.
Lube up, boys. We're going in raw.
Okay, so everyone prepared? Grab your popcorn, grab your fucking nuts, whatever. Fucking let's go.
This guy since June when Street Fighter 6 came out, and I said, hey, just so you know, I'm always open to a match if you ever want to do one, even though I know you're probably not interested. It was a very friendly DM that I sent him in like mid-June. Okay, so I haven't talked to this guy in a month and a half. This is what he sends me yesterday on X. Stop clout chasing, bro. If you want to play me. If you want to play me in anything, so I guess it's a grammar error. If you want to play,
If you want to
me in
play,
anything,
play me.
it's going to cost you $5K. But what about the 5 bands? I'm curious. I thought he wanted 5 bands.
Same fucking thing,
I was actually
douchebag.
contacting local bands here in Seattle that I was going
He
to
said
send to
5K, you
perform,
dumb fuck.
But now he wants 5K, not 5 bands. So that's a little upsetting.
You
'cause I
didn't get
thought
it, so he
that extra
changed
work by
it.
accident. This is sad AF. Stop mentioning me and upgrade your streams. Godspeed. Okay. So here's the thing. Read that again.
Cocked.
Stop clout chasing, bro. Clout chasing. Let's analyze
Facts.
this message. Okay, let's actually tear it apart. Clout chasing. LTG
Facts.
actually thinks I'm clout chasing him. LTG actually in his own mind thinks that there's clout associated with him to chase.
There's
He
views.
is living in a parallel universe. He actually thinks people care about him and that associating with him is somehow clout worthy. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He really has absolutely no concept of reality. He thinks in his head that because he has a crispy hairline and a peanut butter complexion and he works out every day and he has a deep voice and he has the godlike setup and he has the HD camera that he has clout. He has no clout.
thought his camera
at all.
sucks.
Zero. He doesn't even have enough clout to be offered to be on the Lol Cow podcast. But he thinks I'm
2,000
clout
viewers,
chasing him.
bitch. How about you?
I made a small segment on my podcast commentating about a stream of his that I watched an hour snippet of. And all I had was a few common, tame, unwild questions about it. And he thinks that's clout chasing him.
Unwild.
Okay? Interesting. Let's continue. If you want to play me in anything, well, I'd like to play you in Street Fighter. I want to play you. But if you want to play me in anything, it's going to cost $5K. Okay, let's analyze
Not
this
serious.
of the DM.
That's a
okay?
joke.
It's going to cost $5,000. Okay? LTG, I have something very important I need to tell you now. I hope people will clip this portion of the stream. Please do. And make sure he sees it.
Don't clip this part.
LTG, Mr. Low Tier God. I have something I need to tell you. It's very important. Okay? Please listen. There's absolutely nothing in this realm of existence, this plane of existence, this dimension of the multiverse, this planet, this country, the state you live in, the city you live in, the town you live in the home you live in, on the stream you stream. There is nothing at all that someone would ever pay you $5,000 for. At all.
That's not true.
There's not $5,000 of value that you could provide.
How about his
Do you
subscribers?
understand? No one will ever pay you that much money for anything in your life. So it's time to give up on that. I don't know why you think that someone's going to pay you $5,000
I want
to
to
do a
rant
match
so
or to
badly,
be on
but I
a stream.
can't.
No one's ever going to do that for you.
It's
Okay? It's
this
never
way.
going to happen.
I think it's
No one's
different.
going to pay you $50,000 to be on the Lao Cow cast. No one's going to pay you $5,000 for a Street Fighter grudge match. You don't have that value. Do you understand? You get it? I hope this is like a big smack to the face and maybe you can wake up now and realize your true value. You have value to an audience on the internet, but it's not a $5,000 payday.
Thank you.
That's absolutely.
Oh, actually, it
ridiculous
is.
to
Every
ask
month
for
he gets
from
that.
anyone. No one would pay you that much money for anything you would ever, any service you would provide on this planet. No one would pay you that much money. It's time to have more realistic expectations. You ever watch the old skit on SNL? It was called Lowered Expectations, and it was a running joke where people would be like, "Well, I guess I got to settle if I want
yeah.
to find a partner."
Good reference,
'Cause,
bro.
I'm never going to find anyone who's like perfect. It's time to lower your expectations. All right. If you really want something, be more reasonable. 5K is never going to happen because no one values you that much. Do you understand that? This is
Except
not me
his
insulting you. I
subscribers
swear
that
to
pay
God,
him that
I'm not
every
trying to
month.
insult you. I'm trying to give you reality here. No one likes you enough that they're going to pay you $5,000 for anything. Period. Okay, let's continue. This is sad as fuck.
First
for
crazy
you
bit
it is,
over.
because you literally didn't even see what I said on my show, but you still slammed me for 10 minutes, completely unrelated to anything that I said. Stop mentioning me and upgrade your streams. Now, this is great. Once again, I said I would not mention the guy again if nothing came of it. But you contacted me with a really stupid DM. All right? And he said, upgrade your streams.
This is not
we already
stupid
went through
DM.
this yesterday. My
To the
streams
point.
look better than LTG's. My streams are clean. They don't have a bunch of clutter on the screen. My camera quality is better than his. My backgrounds are better than his.
That's
My
subjective,
entire
though.
setup's better than his. He doesn't get that because he hasn't seen my
That was
streams
good.
in like a year. So he's thinking back to the old setup. He's not looking
No, he's
at the
not.
new
He's
stuff.
looking at the one you have
know what I
right
mean?
fucking now.
So, what are you talking about? What, seriously, what on earth are you talking about? You don't know, you're talking literally out of your ass. So
What
this
are
is
you saying,
hilarious.
Mr.
Here's the-
Layman?
and Godspeed. And with lickety-split Godspeed, LTG proceeded to ban me and block me on the X app so I can't actually respond. Because the truth is,
You got
I
that
would've
right,
just responded
motherfucker.
directly to him and not shown you this today. I would have actually just, let's have a gentleman's conversation and talk about it. But instead, he blocked
doesn't
me.
want it.
So why would you send me this and say, hey, for $5,000, I'll be in your content, but then block me so there's no way that I could actually respond and say anything about it? What if I actually was going to say,
Because it's
okay,
not serious.
yeah, all right, $5,000, that's reasonable. That's reasonable. Let's have you in my content, right? So he just blocks. So now the only venue that I have to talk to this man is this right now, publicly speaking to you on a stream that will now
Perfect
end up
KO.
being clipped and restreamed and made into a joke because you shut off the opportunity for reasonable conversation because you're a fucking idiot. Okay? So now it's time to get a little real. All right? All right? Let's get a little
God.
real now. All right? LTG, you fucked up. All right?
Hold on to your
I
butts.
was being very reasonable. I was being very nice to you. I had calm, very commonplace, non-accusatory,
Fatality.
non-criticizing questions about your content. All right? That's all it was. I had no problem with you
Non-criticizing.
at all. And
Why
you
you
took it
not
upon
4-star
yourself
diamond?
to do a 10-minute rant about my personal appearance, about the quality of my streams, about a million things about me that were all unqualified,
right.
including continuously bringing up a 50K podcast, which obviously you're incredibly jealous you're never going to get offered. You fucked up because you
Why?
took the first step towards a public feud. Now, I don't like feuds. I don't want to be involved in a fucking public feud at all. I don't want to go back and forth with you endlessly because that's a waste of everyone's fucking time.
He's
The
already
only
said he's
reason
checking
that I would
out.
ever involve myself in something like this is because I feel like we can get something out of it. All right? So, I have some recommendations for you. All right? I want you
Here we go.
to reassess your own streams. Since you're going to give it to me, allow me to give a little bit back to you. All right? You know how when you're criticizing yourself and you're praising yourself and you say, I don't want to talk to anyone. All right? Because I don't want to talk to you if you don't go to the gym every day. I don't want to talk to you if you got a high-pitched voice. I don't want to talk to you. If you're going to criticize people, all right, at least use proper, like descriptive adjectives. Use proper vocabulary. For example, I kept, something was nagging me yesterday. After I watched your video,
Uh-oh.
all right, your 10-minute rant against my looks, something just kept nagging me badly. And it was just the references you were making. Peanut butter complexion. You actually kept saying peanut butter complexion against yourself like it's something positive, okay? Do you know what peanut butter is? You understand what it is?
Oh my
It's
God.
fat, it's oils, it's
I
grease.
want to-
and
Oh my
it's all
God.
smashed together into
When
this
you keep-
Let him
oozy,
cook, let him
paste.
cook.
You ever actually touch peanut butter? You know what it feels like? It's gross. It's disgusting. You get it on, you're like, oh, it's stuck on my hands. I gotta go wash my hands. I can't get it off. There's peanut butter all over me. It gets stuck to the roof of your fucking mouth when you eat peanut butter. It tastes good, but it's actually gross. It's like I said, when you say peanut butter complexion to me, right? I think you're taking peanut butter, like chunky Peter Pan or Jif peanut butter, and you're like spreading it on your face, and you got these big lumps of peanuts stuck all over your head, and it looks like you're covered in fucking giant zits, big infected zits ready to pop. When you say peanut butter complexion, it makes you think your skin is gross. That's the worst adjective you could use. Stop using it. Say, I have a
Not
clean
human.
complexion. I have a nice smooth
Not human.
complexion, acne-free. Then I would understand what you're saying. If you're saying peanut butter,
Acne-free?
no one knows what the fuck you're talking about. You sound like an asshole.
I want to
okay?
pause and
Let's
rant
do something
so
else.
much.
You know something you
No.
kept saying that really drove me nuts? A nice,
have to let
crispy
go.
hairline. Nice, solid, crispy jawline.
can I
love the
stop?
word crispy. Okay?
Nope,
Now,
you can't.
when he's saying that, what he's meaning is my hairline is neat,
I'm gonna eat
symmetrical. Look at my face.
No, you don't.
My
Okay,
face is
go ahead,
like
yeah.
proper. Like, if you know, geometrically proper.
We'll get to
My
super chats
hairline is
later.
good. He kept bringing up my hairline, how my hairline's fucked up right. You see how fucked up this is? Yeah, he was bringing that up. But he's like the crispy hair, crispy, okay? Crispy. Do you know what the word crispy even means? Okay? Crispy is
About
referring
you, Jed,
to something that has been cooked or scorched to
alerts
the point
for
that when
this
you touch it or you bite into it, it makes a crackling or crisping sound or sensation. That's what the word crispy means, all right? The word you're looking for is crisp. A crisp hairline, a smooth and equal hairline, a crisp jawline, not crispy. The only way that your appearance is crispy is if you're dumping your fucking head in a deep fryer every morning before you go to stream. So what the fuck are you talking about? You're not crispy,
Oh my
dumbass.
God.
You're crisp. Use the right fucking words. You sound like an idiot every time you open your fucking mouth and you say something dumb like this. Fucking grow up and use an iota of the I know you're intelligent. I know you're an intelligent dude. But you say the dumbest shit and you're trying to use it as an insult against someone. Say the right fucking word, you moron. Like, seriously, shut the fuck up about other people's appearance if you can't even describe your own in a way that makes any kind of fucking logical sense to the audience you're talking to. 90% of the people listening to you are laughing at you because they don't know what the fuck you're saying.
Nope.
5
Nope.
bands, crispy. What the fuck? Get a fucking dictionary. Get a thesaurus.
It
Jesus.
gets worse.
Okay, this is the sit, but we'll keep going. We'll keep
There's
going.
this right. That's a sip.
No,
Don't pause.
yeah, he keeps going.
So-
he keeps going.
Now that that's been, I got that out of my way. Let me get this fucking stupid fucking thing off.
I was pointing out
Okay?
he keeps going.
Now,
Followed on the
I
night.
like to
Thought you would.
finish this in a way
So
that it's going to
I'll let
stop
you
trying
know.
to be productive rather than destructive. All right? You fucked up.
Yeah.
You insulted me for absolutely no reason.
You're right,
You didn't have to, but you just thought, oh, it's free reign for me to just say and do whatever the fuck I want. Wrong. Wrong. You don't just get to say and do whatever the fuck you want on this planet without consequences. You know? Consequences have actions, pimp. So, it's this simple. Play me in Street
Nice
Fighter 6.
reference.
Stop being a bitch. Stop making excuses.
You're so
Stop demanding
desperate.
unreasonable money that no one's ever going to pay you because no one values you that much.
It's
Play me
so
in
much
fucking Street
worse.
Fighter 6. Let's make it a rivalry.
Here it
Let's make
comes.
it one of the most epic Street Fighter 6 rivalries ever. Let's make it the big first rivalry ever.
God.
Let's do it. Evo weekend. Play me first to 10. We'll lay down some rules. We'll make sure that both parties agree and both of our fan bases and hater bases are on the same page. It'll be one of the most streamed events ever in Street Fighter 6. People will be super fucking hyped for
my
it.
God.
Let's do it. Or
Here it
shut
is.
the fuck up forever and sit there on your stupid stream, rage quitting the dashboard, blocking everyone, playing the same 5 players because you blocked
Oh,
everyone
rage
else on
quitting
player
there,
hurt,
apparently.
losing. There's a reason why you're 2-star fucking diamond after 2 months because you lose all the time and you can't deal with loss. It's like I say to everyone, the only way
You're not
to be a
even
winner
master yet.
is to become a good
Oh,
loser.
God,
To learn from your
no.
losses.
Shush,
Now,
shush,
that's
let
really
Kirk-
critical for me because I rage a lot when I lose. But I regroup, I come back, and here I am, actively progressing and getting better and better at Street Fighter 6. For the first time in ages, I'm actually getting good at a fighting game again. You don't have that ability. You just sit there and you just make it all about yourself and your looks. Oh, I don't care if I lost. I'm crispy. Oh, you're real crispy, man. You're all about your sexy, but you suck at Street Fighter 6. So, either play me or shut the fuck up, and there'll be a little bitch on your stream forever. It's that simple. If you had kept your mouth shut and not sat there insulting me for no fucking reason, we wouldn't be here. But now,
No
you
fucking
either play me
reason.
or you're
Okay.
my bitch forever.
There you go.
So what's it gonna be?
Oh my
see what he
god.
says.
Is that-
Wait, hold on.
Wait,
It's
there's
not
more?
over
Over
yet.
this stupid fucking thing.
Yep. There's more.
Oh my god,
I
there's
didn't-
more.
It's I see this on Anne's. It gets more because he comes
Oh
back and
my
keeps going.
God, I can't fucking believe. Okay, hold on, he's back.
Yeah, hold on.
And the truth is, I don't think he's gonna accept. You wanna know why? Because Viscant or Vizant made him his bitch, years and years ago.
Vizant?
Same situation. Dude talking out of his ass,
I never
not
say
knowing
that.
what the fuck he's talking about. And, Vizant had
That was
enough
his
of
friend.
it. He's challenged him. They went to a tournament and he beat his ass. And what happened? Oh, well, I never benefit anything from that, so I'll never do it again. It's like, well, then shut your mouth. If that's the case, if you realize that you didn't benefit anything from it, then keep your fucking mouth shut about other people. The thing is, he thinks he's punching down at me. Dude, you're not punching down. It's just that I never strike back. I let everyone talk shit about me, and I never, ever fight back. I'll be the bigger man. In this case, you really pissed me off. Why? Because there was no reason for you to go off on me like you did. You're an asshole. So now you're going to pay for it, because you're either my bitch, or I'm going to beat you in Street Fighter 6. Either way, I win. So what's it going to be? You're going to be a man, or you're going to be the bitch of the internet forever. Let's see if you're man enough. All right.
Can we stop now?
I'm done. That's it. That's literally the last thing I have to say about it.
Wait.
Again,
There's
if he
more.
accepts, I'd love it. I would love to have this grudge match.
I
all
think
right?
so.
And if he doesn't
I guess so.
accept, well, oh well. There's nothing that can be done. We move on, and Bitch Boy moves on with his life, and
Jesus
but at least he'll be
Christ.
crispy, Bitch Boy, right? Okay. Well, guys, I got it off my chest. It's now time for shout outs, and then we'll actually get to Final Fantasy 16 today.
Well, yeah, well, let's pause
Okay,
it here, I
yeah,
guess, before we
okay.
get to super chats,
So-
because
so
there's a
now
few
you can
super chats he has to talk to.
Oh my.
A few super
Oh.
chats here he has to talk about.
Yeah,
So just to
that was it.
Just to
Oh,
recap.
fucking God.
So he starts out with the just full on criticisms of urban style words, right? Like what LTG is saying is not a mistake in any possible way. Crispy, peanut butter complexion. These are very urban style.
Oh my
Same.
fucking god, he's going again. I'm on Anne's stream, he's going again.
Oh my God, so
It's
we're
going
gonna look forward to it as well.
There's someone is someone's still shouting because I'm just watching Anne's chat. They're going, oh my god, he didn't
just
start
like-
this. No,
just
it's a
like-
while back. So Anne's I can't see what Anne is, but basically from where I can't see the pause. So, Jad, if you
Just
can show
play.
me the
Let's
full
just
video.
play.
No, I'm trying to see what the full video is. So, which one I'm looking at, the red bar is after his tips total. So, whatever your red bar is.
I'm like 40 minutes behind live right now. Put it that way. I'm 40 minutes behind live.
Yeah, so
Right.
whatever the red bar is, when he's doing
Yeah.
this next rant, it's where it's literally in line with his tips total.
Oh my god! So Anne paused as well, and Anne's been ranting and pausing as well. If he's in that case, I imagine.
Also, no, like Anne's further ahead than you, so I'm
Yeah,
saying.
exactly. Yeah, but yeah, he's
So-
he's been
All right,
pausing.
so yeah, let's just get the full. Okay, thank you, Necroverse. So
Fuck
urban
no.
people don't say crispy, so that must be an LTG thing then to say crispy. I've heard
so-
crispy before though, in terms of looks.
Bit delayed, but thank you very much to Barrett Wells for Super Chat, who said that remember Phil's hands ooze. H-Chose is asking me to get Steve on here, bruv. I think Steve would fucking lose his mind so much if he was on as well. Steve's on as well. Because I'd love to have Steve on as well, but I think he would lose his fucking mind so hard.
Steve's been losing his mind in the chat. I've been watching it.
I know. Can you imagine that in voiced out? You know, exploding down here.
Someone tweeted, I think, because I've been watching Twitter, right? You got Pullman's Future, Evil AJ, David Davidson, and you've even got who's the other one that's talking about this? You've got Bieber Sucks 123 talking about it. You've got Shinko talking about it. You've got was it Rod DSP?
Yeah,
Rob
it's crazy.
Phil,
Rob, yeah.
Yeah, they're all talking about it. Someone said that. Oh, fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that imagine being secret limited, trying to pick up the worst DSP moments of this year, and still having 5 months to go.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
In fact, D-Dog says, I don't know why animation didn't go up, but D-Dog, I know why it didn't go off, because if I can turn the animations off because you told me to. Hold on.
Yeah, because it was.
I know.
Yeah,
I was wondering why I wasn't going, but it's probably because of whatever.
it's
Money.
All right,
fucking.
but go ahead. Keep Dad, you give your thoughts for this point. Let's keep going though. We don't want to give like all our thoughts and then give it again at the end. Let's just get the whole thing out. So go ahead. Yeah.
I just think it's ironic that you bring up Secret Limited because D-Dog Super Chat was, thank you very much for D-Dog for Super Chat. It says, poor Secret Limited, you have your work cut out for you. Absolutely. And,
So that's why Peace put that big screaming tweet.
That
It
explains
was
a
like,
lot, yeah.
fuck.
Well, Phil was absolutely desperate for some sort of fucking Street Fighter fucking match. And it's just one of those things, I was like, I love LTG clearly doesn't care. And Phil is now trying so hard to provoke a response. Some people, who's it said he's fucking going down the Viscant route, the Viscant route, and repeating the same saga.
Well, see, the thing is now is that someone also tweeted about, I don't know if it might be David Davidson, it might be Evil AJ, or Pullman's Future, but someone put on Twitter, I just seen it, saying, watch DSP go do the LTG thing from June. The second that August deadline hits from after Evo and LGB's not playing them, watch him go and do the LTG thing.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
What do you mean?
Well, remember, like June the King did a whole thing about LTG.
Oh
right?
yeah.
I never
Okay.
watched it. So because he's now called out LTG to fight him during Evo, which is in August.
Yeah.
If when that doesn't happen, watch DSP either completely forget about this or go and now watch this LTG thing.
Yeah,
so what's going to happen is, DSP saying, "Oh, no one's going to pay you $5,000 to do anything." This is the fucking amazing thing is DSP forgot that someone told him in his chat yesterday that LTG wants to be an actor. Obviously, people are paying him $5,000 more because LTG was on that TV show and also has sponsors. So the sponsors must be paying him $5,000 more, for stuff.
Yeah, LTG. No, I want LTG to just be silent. That's the best, right? That's the best thing. For LTG to do. It looks like
he is doing. He's literally saying he's doing the Will Smith thing.
Hopefully, it'll stay silent. But so far, so good. I think he had 1 10-minute response, which is kind of mainly Phil, Phil getting roasted. Aside from that, he's ignoring him.
LTG did a 10-minute response. DSP did a 70-minute.
No, over the course of 2 days, it was 100 minutes, and now today as well, you've got another fucking 30, 40. That's like in the course of 3 days, 140 minutes dedicated to fucking LTG, and LTG's like, yeah, fucking whatever. 10 minutes, you're a fucking scrub, get him my fucking level, and then they fucking tweeted him, DM'd him even, says like, fucking just don't clout chase, fuck off, I'll give you 5k or whatever, and then blocked his ass. That's it.
So I'm thinking how to how do we get the DM is beautiful too, like least words used possible, like I don't give a shit about writing to you, so I'm gonna use as little words as possible.
And
but real quick, I want to say
go on.
Go ahead, real quick, Rodog. I forgot my point. Go ahead,
Sorry.
War Dog. I'll think about it.
I was like the whole you should use real learn English. All the LGG forgot to put in that thing between the two places was a comma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play.
And like he's probably like he's fed up. He wants to be left alone. He wants to do his own shit.
He doesn't
And
care.
it's like-
He clearly does not care about Phil.
He's literally doing the Will Smith thing. Keep my wife's name or my name
Keep
out
my
your fucking mouth.
Fuck your name out your goddamn
And DSP's
mouth.
done this, gone off at him, saying you're my bitch. And DSP, you're no one's bitch. Because
Yeah, you are the bitch, man.
I
Like,
mean, someone actually-
that's my point.
yeah, so somebody even put
That
on
was
Twitter.
yeah.
Where is it? I just seen it. Let's see if I can find it again. And it was literally so. Here it is. Yeah, poems. 9 minutes ago, the Quarter Italian Stallion versus the Urban Undertaker, right? And he's put side by side, right? DSP's gay fucking Daniel Craig thing from fucking one of the James Bond films with his head stuck on it, and then a picture of LTG at a beach.
The
And it's
real,
like-
this the real LTG.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a good idea.
I will literally put it in
Hold on,
King
I'm
Chat
looking
Discord.
on Twitter right now for Poems. Where's this channel? God, you
It's-
need to
I
talk
was
about
I was saying the link in the Discord for easier to find it.
Yeah, probably. That is.
Because that's the
Do the
picture,
Thank you.
and it's like
The real picture of LTG. Yeah.
Left,
it's just,
Yes.
right.
and then the real
Oh,
picture
God.
of LTG.
I'm retweeting as fast as possible. Who
Because
gets that
that's
out?
the
Okay.
Tweet to retweet. There we go.
I can't retweet faster.
Yeah, the Quarter Italian Stallion versus the Urban Undertaker coming soon to nowhere near you. Jesus Christ, man.
You know what I mean? It's like he's saying that LTG is in this world, his own head. DSP, you're in your own world, your own fucking head. Why you manufacture drama? This is what it is. What's going to happen is LTG will either completely ignore him or he'll fucking bury him. But this is what DSP wants, because as everyone said, all his streams were failing.
Things are
His
very slow
gameplay
lately.
was shit.
Things are very
All
slow.
I think was
lately
making
for him.
money was literally the Street Fighter ones, because of fucking King Cuck.
Game Cooker and Jack Shrek, so not.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
Game Cooker
Yeah.
was $30 for the day stream and 20 for the night. So it's $50 in 2 streams. Each and 1 Minute Man. So 1 Minute Man and King Cuck and Cuck and Game Cooker did $50 worth of his stream on his first stream yesterday. How much did they get in the first stream yesterday
And
for Street Fighter?
the first stream for Phil got over $100 in super chats and
Yeah.
tips.
So we had $100 in tips, right? Take 50 off that because that's from literally 2 folk. 1 Minute Man and Game Cooker. Game Cooker with the 30, 1 Minute Man with the 20.
Night
So you
stream
get
as well didn't
55.
do well. From the $26 a night stream, but $20
Yeah.
I think was on Game Cooker. There we
Game
go.
Cooker did 20, so that's $6 he got. Look at all the yellows and reds. Look at, you can go as far back as the 1st of fucking July. Look at the reds and yellows everywhere.
It's been a very slow fucking month for Phil and support overall. So yeah, no wonder he's
So-
fucking getting desperate.
It's
that's- I mean,
fucking
people-
wild. And he's trying to climb through his clout shit. What, you really want the heat from LTG? He's going about how you have like 3,000 subs, and I don't know why no one's paying you any money. No one's subbing. Guess what? A lot of streamers, even Dr. Lupo, who has tens of thousands of subs, members because he's on YouTube, he doesn't have pop-ups for cash or tips unless it's like $100 donation, 200. Then he has like a special animation, and Dr. Lupo calls him out. But it's like he doesn't have animations on it. So who's to say LTG doesn't have animations on his screen either for tips? He
does
has
no
it
shit,
on the
he's
feed
saying stuff.
and reads it.
I just seen a tweet there. Prophet told me in chat there about the tweet that Poems made. I've got it on the screen there. I've got Poems' feed here. The last time Phil tried to impress another man this badly, he ended up getting dumped and told to keep the t-shirts. Jesus Christ.
Good one.
It's fucking wild.
That's an incredible
right now.
tweet.
It's
Yeah.
fucking wild.
All right, let's get back to it. Let's
Yeah,
get back
we
to it.
really
Let's
need
get
to
back
get
to
back
it.
to it,
Let's
yeah.
get it. Yeah.
So here
we
we go,
gotta
guys.
go.
Let's just let
Yeah.
Phil cook some more and
I think he's still
Apparently
cooking.
we're
I'm
not
not
done.
entirely sure. I'll go to Adam and I'll check.
cheers, man. I appreciate you coming in as well. Are you off or are you just going to have a wee look?
Oh no! Like I'm just muting my mic so I can
Oh,
go
no, I mean,
unmute
I
and stream.
wasn't sure if you're bolt or not, so yeah, you're welcome to stay.
No, I'm just unmuting and stream to see if he's still talking about this shit.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
We'll crack on here.
So now time for shout outs, and then we'll actually get to Final Fantasy 16 today.
Holy fuck, here we go.
Yeah,
Shout
that's
outs.
really, really important to stream today. Final Fantasy 16. I can't wait.
All right.
Here we go.
So let's start with YouTube side contributions, shall we?
And the answer to that is yes, by the way.
So we start with
Yeah, still going.
Mango, who did a super chat.
Yeah, because
and he
his
says, "Is this
chat's
becoming
talking to him about it, and he's getting question from chat. I'm not shitting you, by the way. I just unmuted Anne and
Why? It's like 40 minutes after this fucking. He's meant to be fucking doing his game.
All right, let's go.
Oh my
We gotta
God.
go.
Drama content. Keep in mind, I didn't make the drama content. I'm not the one who on a 10-minute rant against
You
him.
started,
I didn't rant
bitch!
against him at all. I was being honest and reasonable. I have a right to watch someone else's content and comment over it like anyone else. Everyone has the right to
And
do it.
they're
It's legal,
allowed
it's
to
fine.
react.
I wasn't insulting the guy. Everyone agreed on that podcast that I was
You
very reasonable. I
assaulted
wasn't
his
insulting
rank.
him or nothing. But he went
You
on
insulted his
rant because he's a
income.
fucking
What
idiot.
else?
He just thinks he has free reign to do whatever he wants. He thought he was punching down and he could get away with it. Sorry, bitch. No, you can't just do that. Okay, that's not reality.
Sorry, bitch. No.
So, it is what it is. Let's see here. Covenant Lazarus did a super chat and says LTG is banned from Evo. That's why he's mad. See, I didn't even know that. I had no clue he's banned from Evo. I didn't know what he would have done to get banned from Evo or whatever.
Good
right?
super chat's coming now, I think, if my memory's correct.
Whatever. The thing is, I have absolutely no desire to be in the competitive fighting game community. I've said this many times. I have no desire to be.
Don't worry, bro. They didn't want you when you were there.
So
don't worry about that, my
Get
friend.
good at it, have fun, right? That's it. That's all I care about. Just having fun with my viewers and being able to maybe say, hey, I understand fighting games again. But I guess for him, it's a big thing. I don't know. Again, I don't know the guy. I don't want to talk out of turn here and be unlike him being unfair to me constantly because he doesn't even watch my shit and he's going to talk out of his ass about it. I don't know.
How is he being unfair to you constantly if you fucking know you're referencing a 10-minute rant and then wants to ignore your ass and have nothing to do with you? That makes no sense,
You
Phil.
talked down to him. He responded 10 minutes as usual, schoolyard shit.
Oh,
You want to fight me? $5,000, dude. Come on, let's go. I'll beat your ass, and you're ugly.
I
That's
know
so
I
normal.
I know I shouldn't pause. Still got that much, but it's so much to unpack. Phil's fucking having a go at fucking LTG and his streams and this, and how he fucking does his streams. Phil, for the very first time, he's talking hours worth of LTG streams, and even then it probably was like some sort of detractor style restream, you know. So,
Yep.
and then he had a fucking opinion on how he should operate his stream. So the context, he saw an out of context stream about LTG's fucking content, Street Fighter gameplay, and he decided to fucking have a whole opinion and a whole take on what Phil and what he should be doing better, apparently. And then he had the fucking audacity to fucking say you're not worth 5k and all that shit. You know, you're not, nothing you do in this plant is going to be fucking worth $5,000, which is fucking
Yeah, you talk about going above and beyond. That's going above and beyond. There's no reason to bring in all that. He not bring real life shit, but it's way above any fighting game or just kind of, the level 1 insults you do. He really made that personal real quick, and that's what got him fucked up in the fighting game community too back in the day. Was he would always go to the not assumed level people have when they're doing trash talk.
And the ironic thing is also his audience on a daily fucking basis are fucking telling him pretty much you're not worth $100. You're not worth $150 per fucking stream, Phil. Phil was lucky to fucking make $100 per fucking day now, but his audience are fucking telling him pretty straight you're not really worth a fucking $100 or $150 fucking dollars per fucking stream. That's what he's getting told. But it's fucking, I can't, fuck me, man. Train's asked me to check my DMs. Hold on, Train's sent my DM.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fuck me.
Going deep today, boys.
LTG versus DS3, who wins? This is... Jesus Christ. Hold on, that's the first part. Give me a second. So Train sent that. LTG versus DS3. Who wins? LTG versus DS3. Oh my fucking god. Cheers, Train, for saying that. And thank you very much to Kel Denson for the super chat as well. It says, is Phil technically a detractor now? No. God, no.
No, he's always been like this.
You know the phrase, the rich eating the rich? This is like the lol cow eating the lol cow, you know? This is basically that.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a-
situation. I have no idea.
Anyway.
There's a moment coming in maybe 30 minutes for you. It's bad.
Oh, God. Okay, let's go. We'll see it. Just keep playing.
I'm not going to pause unless something happens. I need to pause.
Why he was eating.
Yes.
Why
Just ignore
he
me.
was banned. So.
Everybody ignore me.
Bloom did a super
I'm
chat.
just
He says,
talking.
I mean, this is someone who's a fan. Stop this while you're ahead. It won't end well. It'll backfire. It's either we play or we don't. If we don't, you know me. I'm not one to harp on shit. I'm not. I've laid down the challenge.
What?
The challenge is laid down. The time
Of
frame is
course
laid
he
down.
would like a
Everyone
word.
wants to see it. Let's be honest. By the way, I forgot about this. Someone sent me this last night. I didn't ask for this. Someone fucking just sent me this last night.
Oh,
and
someone
said,
check that
Look
for
how hype this would be. Use this.
for Easter eggs.
I totally forgot about this. Okay? Yeah. So people want to see this. They've wanted this for years. I mean,
Burger King. How many reparations are we waiting for? yeah, yours is hype. All right, we should be pausing. You can get it out as he talks.
to give you an example here, all right? Seriously, to give you an example here, all right? Basically, years and years ago, there was one match. I was playing like Street Fighter 4, and it was a random match. I think it was like a new character release. I don't even know who, Relento or something. It was a new character release, and I didn't know how to use the character or anything yet. And I guess LTG, who I didn't even know who he was, I don't know any prominent people in the fighting game community or anything, he played me randomly in a ranked match, and he beat me pretty resoundingly because I didn't know what I was doing with this new character, so he beat my ass. And this video apparently has like 900,000 views or something like that on YouTube. People, oh, DSP versus LTG, and I never even knew about it. People told me about this years later. They're like,
who cares?
I think it's like 97,000 views. I watched it yesterday. You know what I mean? I think it's 97k, but still, it was good video.
You know, you played LTG? I was like, who? LTG, who's now prominent because of the rivalry with Vizant and all of that. And I was like, no, I don't even know what you're talking about.
How does he not know how to say that guy's Viscount's name? That's really fucking bothering me. They were friends.
People want it. People have wanted
it. They
stayed
stayed at each other's house.
So you give the people what they fucking
fighting
want.
Game shit.
No? Why wouldn't you? It's just a match of Street Fighter. It's not a big deal. I don't understand it. And by the way, that would end it too, because then once it happens, people could just stop talking about it forever, and we could all move on, right? There you go. Let's see. Brad actually says there's a video of you beating him in Street Fighter 4 ranked. That's in a Connecticut tournament playlist from 2010. Oh, see, I don't care. Sure, I would believe you. I know he beat me because I've seen that video, but I'm sure, who gives a shit? None of this matters. Anyway, Sway to the super chat says this promo has given me shades of the King of Hate. Haha. Well, thumbs up, but you know, those days are past me. I used to be like this all the time in the fighting game community. This is actually true. This is how it was in the fighting game community. People always talking shit about each other. I think LTG's stuck in that mode. He thinks that the internet is like the fighting game community. It's not. Like, he's just talking shit about me for no reason. Now you got to deal with the repercussions, okay?
You're making this a fighting game community, bro.
Let's see here.
He didn't say shit.
Mango did a super chat. He says,
busy with his own streams.
Forever, new chat emote. No. Lunchmeat did a super chat. He says, can we recrown you the King of Hate? No. Mango did a super chat. He says, please make you You're My Bitch Forever the new chat emote. No. Mango Jewelpot did another super chat. He says, please make You're My Bitch Forever the new chat emote. No. Chiak Yak did a super chat. He says, you handled this well. I don't think he's going to accept, but you put your nuts on the table. Very nice, Phil. I put my giant nuts on the table? Wow. I've never heard it quite phrased like that before, but okay.
No one said giant, but
Mango
okay.
did a super chat. He says, please make My Bitch Forever the new chat emote. No. Covenant Lazarus did a super chat. Says, LTG has been begging for a Kick streaming contract for a month. That's neither here nor there. Peanut Butter Rent Free says, obvious clout chase, who started this? I started nothing. I commented calmly and rationally and had legit questions about his streaming setup. I said nothing insulting about the man whatsoever. Not about his complexion, not about anything. I was just curious questions. And he insulted me for 10 minutes straight as a result. He's the one who started this.
And you insulted him for how long today?
Or actually watch the clip in question and respond to it rationally. Apparently the man doesn't understand what rational thought is, and that's the problem. Again, Joey Rivera, sad attempt to bait someone. There's no bait. There's no bait here. Either he plays me or he doesn't. If he doesn't, I don't care. I move on with my life as always. I'm not even going to mention this again unless he brings it up again. If he literally doesn't want to do it and he wants to be a bitch forever, just don't mention it ever again. Never say my name again.
He just said it there again.
We're done.
He wants to be a bitch forever. Then that's you. He's adding that for bait. Why else would you say that, motherfucker?
Oh my god! I don't want to pause, but he's forced me to pause because he's saying so many stupid fucking things right now. That is not fucking being a bitch forever. Fucking refuse. He doesn't want anything to do with you, Phil. That's like fucking like me. I challenge Prophet to fucking a game of Rocket League. He doesn't want to fucking play Rocket League. I guess Prophet's a bitch forever. No, he doesn't fucking want to play Rocket League. He's never played the game before. I'd probably crush him. Simple as that. He keeps saying I'm straight, but it doesn't matter. In fact, it doesn't make Prophet a fucking bitch forever. He's just not interested in fucking playing the game. Prophet says he'll play after that, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, it doesn't mean you're a fucking bitch for avoiding playing the game. He doesn't want anything to do with you. You're so goddamn toxic, Phil. You're so fucking pointless in the grand scheme of things. He wants nothing to do with you. He doesn't want any of your fucking shit. He's doing okay right now. It seems like with streaming, he seems to he has a lot of fucking members, not shit. He has a lot of viewers. He's just doing his own fucking thing. He wants absolutely nothing to do with your garbage ass. And you can't handle the fact that he is not even fucking responding the way you want him to respond, so you're fucking doing your best to get angry and try to reverse psychology crap on him. It is not working on him. He's blocked your ass, and he's probably going to fucking keep ignoring you, much to your fucking disgust or your dismay. You're fucking, yeah. Basically, you're trying your best to fucking call him out, but you're such a fucking nothing entity in the grand scheme of things. He's not even bothered. You're not worth his time.
Yes. There's so many. Last point before we get moving.
Yeah.
Think about how many levels DSP is showing how is not functional. Let's talk about let's go back to an earlier one. LTG told him, like, if you don't hit the gym, you can't talk to me. Phil thinks that's real. He thinks that's a real statement that LTG is thinking. Who really? That's not real life, especially in the terms of trash talk. But Phil is taking this legit. Really, it shows how crazy and unnormal a human he really is. and how he does not understand just anything about people talk to each other, social relationships. If you don't talk to me if you can't go to the gym, that's like just a stupid statement someone said. You know, to think that's real, it's like insane. Hey,
Torch, I'm just gonna let Phil cook. I'm gonna let him cook.
Just go. Yes, go.
We'll pause
No
again
more
when
stopping.
But if he brings it up, well, you know, I have the right to retaliate too and say stuff back. All right. And Covenant Lazarus did another super chat, and he says, well, he's talking about his real name and he's lying about his age. I don't care about any of that. I really don't care about any of that. That's neither here nor there. That has absolutely nothing to do with the situation. See, that's what actually is bullshit too. What's the situation? I did absolutely nothing to get his ire. He insulted me for 10 minutes. Now I struck back and challenged him to Street Fighter 6. That's the situation. Nothing personal. Nothing. We're not getting impersonal. We're not involving personal shit. You don't do that. That's when people overstep their bound. Oh, we're gonna get involved with all this personal shit. No. That's stupid. Don't involve any personal shit. I don't want to hear about his fucking real name and exposing him for this and that. No, none of that shit. Bullshit. Shut up about that. Really, like that pisses me off because that shit that people have done to me over the years all the time. That doesn't need to happen. It's a bunch of bullshit. Just ignore it. Okay, ignore that nonsense. Let's not get involved with that personal shit. It's either it's him and me in Street Fighter or it's nothing, and we just ignore it. Okay, good.
Okay, I'm going to ignore it. Let Phil cook.
Very
Let him cook.
All right.
Yep.
So that's the super chat side of things. But let's get the
Keep your
latest super
thoughts
chat
in
on.
mind.
He's about to say tips here. Oh, hit my turbo nose, fantastic.
Okay, so overnight, I received a $10 tip, and it's anonymous. So thank you to an anonymous $10 tipper. I really appreciate that. I don't know who you are. There's no message attached to it. Thank you.
That was
Whoever
me.
that was, I appreciate that.
You're welcome. You're welcome, bro.
Let's get a nice
Trying to
animation
help
for
out.
you. Get up on the leaderboard here.
Thanks.
We have
I love
BGM
that.
waves,
Zelda
my
gifts.
fellow history.
By the way, all animations will change for August. We'll get rid of these Zelda, Final Fantasy, and Diablo animations. They'll go back to more generic animations in August, just so you guys know. You know, that was because summer games, but now those are going to be ending.
I like that one.
I will keep the Street Fighter one, though,
Thank
because I
you.
do like the Street Fighter animation. But the other ones are going to go away. All right, so here's the deal. I received a tip from Game Tracker, but he specifically has requested that I read it and I count it towards the late stream, because the late stream Street Fighter. He can't be here later tonight, so I will do Game Tracker that's solid, and you know, that will be
Then read
applied
it
later
later,
tonight. That will not be applied to today.
Skip
I'll
it.
remember that, and we'll count that for the Street Fighter 6 community lobby later tonight. Okay?
And read it
But I did
then.
receive, hold on,
Yeah, it's okay. Yes, thank God.
a $2 tip from Thanos, who says, "Get him DSP." Well, thank you, Thanos, for the $2 tip.
Thanos.
Okay. Got through shoutouts, and now we got a little bit of extra time, maybe like 10 minutes if you guys want to do a little bit of Q&A before we start with gameplay. All
10
right.
minutes bars.
Monk, thank
Shoutouts
you for
were
a
pretty
12-month
short.
I'll think of your membership. He says, how's it going? It's going pretty good. All things considered, it's going pretty good. I want to get progress in Final Fantasy. I'm actually excited for the fan lobby tonight, so it should be a good day.
I request that we speed up. We speed up to 2 times and
Yep,
then we'll slow
yep,
down.
definitely.
We'll slow down again when he fucking starts again, okay?
If he gets baited, yeah.
Jade, how you doing? He says, he's going to talk to me in chat if it's cool. Yeah, Jade's always cool to have you here chatting it up. How you doing today? Double emphasis,
I
we get
talk
GTA 5
to you in
animation.
chat.
Question. Hey, I told you guys, sadly, I just don't have the ability to do animation. I don't have software for it. I don't have the skill for it. If anyone out there wanted to do some GTA 5 related animations as we play the game over the month of August and we can have those for tips or whatever, I'd be down for that. I would love to implement that into my streams. Let me know. Okay?
Excuse me, I'm gonna watch you now on my monitor. Is that okay?
Hit time watch.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me. Is LTG being sent by other groups or individuals? I think, Mlop, what you're meaning to say is he being, like, led astray or being fed bullshit? Yeah, I do believe he is. Or, I mean, it could be one of two things. Either he's completely unhinged, and the moment anyone even mentions his name, and he doesn't even know if it's positive or negative, he just explodes. Maybe that's the case. But, you know, I'm fighting back because I'm not taking this shit. I'm nobody's bitch. All right? Or, it could be that he's being fed a lot of
Oh, damn
bullshit.
shit,
It could be that
nobody's
people are actually
bitch.
telling this guy that I'm insulting him constantly, and I'm not. I literally never bring up LTG. I randomly saw an hour of his gameplay. I have a right to at least talk cursory about it at a very, you know, calm level. No insults, which I didn't insult the fucking guy. I was curious. I had genuine questions about it. I was trying to get answers about. People gave me some answers that made sense, right? So I don't understand where he comes from doing that, but I really do feel like perhaps he is being fed a lot of lies by his fans. And when I do that, because there's different kinds of fans.
He
There's fans
doesn't
who are
give a
nice people
shit.
Who are there to have a good time and they have your good intentions at heart. Then there's fans who are there to feed you bullshit and create drama and inflammatory situations so they can sit back and laugh at the chaos they created. And I feel like that's the situation that's happened here. That people fed him bullshit. So he's like, oh my god, DSP insulted me. I gotta go off on him. And then he goes off on me. And next thing you know, it was unwarranted. And now the situation happens, right? That's what I'm thinking anyway. You know, maybe I'm wrong, but you know, I don't know. Again, I don't know this guy that well. What's funny is the restreamer did. Remember when we watched the clip yesterday? The restreamer pauses the video. He goes, so he's gonna mention how old he is. He's gonna mention he's white. He's gonna mention his bad facial hair. He's gonna mention his hairline. He's gonna mention this. He literally knew everything he was gonna say. So apparently this is the normal shtick or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There
so
you
he
go.
does it to everyone. It's not a big deal. He does it to every fucking person so much that that person could guess it. It's just everyday shtick that means nothing.
Imagine a streamer being so predictable, you can fucking guess the things he's going to say and do. What could somebody do with that kind of thing? I wonder. Imagine people could make a game of bingo of that kind of thing, you know?
That'd be cool.
Thank you very much to Dr. Insane for Super Chat. Says he's 100% using hymns or regain after Phil's area is. I mean, Phil.
No, it's not, I don't think so. It's really the water thing. utterly insane. It's really the water thing.
He's not fucking throwing water in his hair anymore and fucking brushing it back before starting his streams. But
It's still as thin as it ever is. It's just, trust me, as someone that knows about this stuff, dry hair looks way fuller than wet hair. It's a life hack. I don't know why I know that, because it doesn't affect me.
But do you believe that he dyes it though? Not him personally, but do you think he's dyed his hair?
I don't think so. No.
You don't think he has?
He would,
Wow.
no, I don't. I think he would do the beard then
most people
too.
think the barber, he gets his hair cut, it curls into or whatever. People are under the impression that he does get some sort of colour touch up by the hairdresser or whatever, especially because of the price as well, like $60 to $70.
Oh, that makes sense. But then why not do the beard, right? But anyway, okay, let's fine. That's not the point of this. I agree. We'll have that debate later. Yeah. We'll have that debate later.
By the way, guys, even before we continue, 100 likes have been hit on the stream. Thank you very much, guys. We've earned a free space because of that. You guys liking the stream means that we have a free space as well as you guys get to see the Bubbles animation made by the very talented Pixar Animations.
Big chance today.
Or 2 away, essentially. It never gets not gross. It's always gross.
Oh,
Yo,
that smells really, really good. I love it.
Oh, God. Who's paler, the animation or the real life?
All right, let's go.
Do you want to slow down this? We're like 15 minutes behind like the end of the podcast, essentially. Do you want to slow it down in case we miss anything from this rant?
Yeah, let's just go a little bit. Let's not go 2.
1.75 then, right? 1.75.
Yeah.
Apparently this is the normal shtick or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a normal shtick, so it doesn't matter what he says. It's not a really official, real truth he's speaking there. Well,
anyway.
don't fuck.
Izzy Jones 19 says, I wouldn't call LTG a boy. That's not cool. Who called him a boy? I remember calling him a boy. He's not a boy. He's a man. He deserves to be called a man.
Oh, had to dodge that.
Synthetic derangement says the
Could be racism.
in the same realm as what you said about LTG. No shit. All I'm saying about LTG is, sadly, he's all about his own personal shit, his own looks and shit. And that's sad. It is. He thinks all of existence is about that. It's not. Especially when you're a gameplay streamer, no one cares about that, but he thinks that's what it is. That's really the one criticism I have.
You analyzing him from 10 minutes, bro?
Is it lame that he's putting the dashboard and blocking people? Of course it is, but I think, again, that's his shtick on Street Fighter 6. That's how people laugh at him, and that's why he gets 2,000 viewers on Twitch, because no one else is doing that, right?
So you fell for it too, then, dumb fuck? Of course it's a fucking act.
What is a b-boy?
Why are you training serious then?
Do you consider yourself a b-boy? Oh, well, if I knew what that was, maybe I would answer. I don't know what that means. No, I've never ridden on a yak, Willow, but thanks for the question.
Bitch boy.
Great question.
Oh, called him a bitch
Great
boy.
question. Yeah.
See, a lot of people are saying
right.
he has a complex. That his complex is that for some reason he hates being called Black DSP. Again, I never called him that. I don't understand the association. Outside of the fact that back in the day, we both used to rage like crazy at Street Fighter, right? I mean, that was part of my shtick, admittedly. Overreacting to Street Fighter, getting
More about
crazy,
the begging.
and, constantly
Yeah.
swearing, insulting the players and all of that constantly. Today, do I do that? Well, I criticize. And yes, I yell and scream, but then I cool down and, I go back to being normal. But that's the thing. I get so full of adrenaline when I'm playing Street Fighter that I get upset about shit, right? But purposefully, I'm not gonna, say personal insults about the person. I'll say, suck, yeah, you're a button masher. You're mashing jab, you beat everything. Random drive impact, you beat everything. That's one thing. That's criticizing the person's play, right? I used to be way worse than that, for sure. For sure, I used to be way worse than that, right?
What about
But I
when
think
you
what people
say
are
it's
saying, like, for example,
uninteresting?
Beta Houses, you basically took over
or unearned,
your role when you
or
were
they
Street
didn't
Fighter
actually
5.
win.
So for a whole generation of Street Fighter, I wasn't doing that. I wasn't doing that kind of commentary. I wasn't being that offensive guy playing Street Fighter, and he took over the role. So now people say that he's me. I guess that kind of makes sense.
He took over the
now
role.
I'm not doing that.
I
So I guess it
passed
makes
the
sense.
mantle to you
Anytime I
as
go,
toxic
he's not
Street
me. I'm
Fighter
not him.
player.
Two different people. People should stop with that shit. In reality, the reason they probably do it is because it bothers them. They're only doing it because they know it bothers them. So they're gonna keep doing it as long as it keeps bothering him. If he would learn to not let it bother him, then they probably would stop doing it.
Oh my god, the pot
Right?
kettle black here.
Oh, I wish Phil knew that, but
I hear you, Jade. He says he's doing good. He doesn't
I
love
hear
Final
you,
Fantasy
Jade.
16 because it's too long and slow, but he is loving the overall story. I wouldn't still be playing Final Fantasy 16 if I wasn't enjoying the overall story and wanted to see it be resolved. So I'm on the same page as you.
As soon as he finished talking about LDG,
Yeah.
bit his nail.
thanks, Jade. Yep.
Synthetic Derangement says if LTG accepts your challenge, it'll be highly beneficial for both of you. Just by LTG accepting the match, it would show growth of character. Well, that's your opinion. Thanks for sharing.
What do you think? What do you think about that, Phil? If he accepted it,
You saw he jumped on the chair. I don't know where
will it
he
show
is.
growth of character?
He's somewhere in the house. The door's open, so he's probably wandering the house. No, I did not hear about a new Marvel 2 cabinet from Arcade 1 Up that cost $1,000, nor would I be interested. I already told you about what I feel about the quality of the Arcade 1 Up cabinets. They're pretty poor, and I would not want one, nor would I promote one for anyone because they're pretty bad from what I've seen. I saw one in person, it was a piece of junk, and the people who had the other one said it was a piece of junk, so,
Well,
You've
what do
never
you do,
tried it, though.
right?
You've seen it, but you've never tried it, Phil. So you're judging something based with it ever having tried it.
Yep. That's enough. Just
Okay,
looking at
so
the
we'll leave it at this. We're
Twitters.
about to end the show. I said my piece again.
Here we go.
I'm done with this now. I mean, I would respond. Again, I would have personally responded to LTG privately, and none of this would have been made public,
Here we
except
go.
that he blocked me. So the only way for me to respond to him was to do it publicly like this, so that's his fault. I would have just, like a gentleman, responded to him and said, please watch the content that people are telling you about because it's not what you think. Stop insulting me. Thanks. But instead, I did what I did today because, he blocked me and ran. So it is what it is. But that's where I'm leaving it. Again, if he truly wants nothing to do with this, he should just shut up and never mention it. Let it go. All right? And I'll never mention
That's
it again.
what he's gonna do.
All right? But if he brings it up again, then I have the right to respond again. You understand? So
See if he
depends
says
if you really
bitch
want to do it
again.
or not, right? I think the culmination is a match during EVO. I think that would be amazing. That's my take on it. I think it would benefit everyone. The internet wants to see it. I'm being sent pictures like this. I'm pretty sure the internet wants to see it. It would benefit him. It would benefit me. Everyone would
Look at
benefit.
this
The viewers
two
would benefit.
difference
Everyone would
of humans
love it.
right
He says
there.
no. If he realistically thinks someone's going to pay him $5,000 for everything, he's got a rude awakening coming. Literally, no one's ever paying him that for anything in his life. So he better just, wake up. And, you do it or you don't. But, if no, then just ignore it and that's the end of it. Done. But if he opens his mouth about it and talks shit, well, that's on him. He's the one who started it. So, okay.
Like, this is like... Okay, I hope we're done.
We're getting close, I think.
Fun podcast. This is my favorite segment.
I think there's more ranting
Where the,
coming.
when the podcaster just does nothing.
Yeah, there's more
This is
ranting
the
Got an
coming.
email
best
from
part.
Google. I'm trying to see what it is.
Email from Google. Ooh.
We still have like, another 7-8 minutes.
This is from the divorce offices of Smith & Smith. Our client, Kat Burnell, has
Google sent out an email.
recently...
This is interesting.
Oh,
In regards
okay.
to they
Here
will
it is,
also
here it
want
is.
to start deleting inactive accounts. Okay. But basically, the what it says is they will only delete an inactive account if it doesn't have a YouTube channel associated with it. So, for example, I don't have just a Google account I've never used in years. I haven't.
We're
for example,
reading
I haven't
emails
logged into
now?
my classic YouTube channels in years, but they're saying because there's a YouTube channel associated with those accounts, they're not going to get rid of them. So essentially, if you have a really old Google account of some kind, like a Gmail account or something that you haven't used in years and years, and you've never made a YouTube channel and uploaded
Oh, look at
content, it might
this.
get deleted. You got to log into it. There you go. That's all I
The
have.
ad for Costco.
Okay.
Let me check it out. Ooh,
What's this?
that's good. Paper plates coming pretty cheap this week. Pizza, buy one get one free.
Well, someone
Okay.
asked a question, and should I answer it or not? It's basically troll bait, but I'll try to answer it as calmly as I can.
God, here we
Basically,
go.
someone took me $1.30 and says, when you're playing Street Fighter 6, you make a lot of excuses every time you lose. Do you think that puts off potential viewers because you're not acknowledging that there's people better than you online? That's absolutely ludicrous. That doesn't. I mean, that's not true. Yesterday, I was playing with Rashid, and I
yes,
played a Rashid
that's
player who
true.
spanked me. That person had these crazy setups I'd never seen. He was knocking me down and hitting me with a meaty charge tornado, dashing forward, mixing me up. I couldn't even do anything. The guy kicked my ass. That guy was amazing. And I said, wow, that guy must have been playing this nonstop since his character came out. He beat my ass. That was amazing. I don't know anything about.
Yeah, that's not a
Rashid. I learned
that's
how to
not a
use him and everything.
compliment.
If there's a matchup where someone outplays
Yeah, that's not. That
Hear what he
is-
said there?
Yeah, he's basically saying
That's not a
I'm-
compliment.
Yeah, he's basically trying to fucking come up with a reason why he got his arse handed to him. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing yet. This
Yep.
is cool.
Well, I'm not, I don't know what this is what he said. I don't know what I'm doing yet, and this guy obviously played all night. That's not a compliment.
That's
We're
what I
saying
said,
someone's
yeah.
better than you.
Yeah, I've seen that video as well. Raw Phil uploaded that video from both perspectives because the person that beat his ass was a streamer. And I think I'm not sure if I don't know if it's a fucking FGC pro or whatever. But yeah, Phil was the guy fucking beat him comfortably, and it was like he recognised who Phil was. He didn't make a big deal of it. He just fucking dealt with Phil very easily. The last round, Phil got fucking perfected. And that was it. That was to end the fucking set 2-0 in the guy's favour. And yeah, he's like fucking just moving on. He doesn't give a shit. Phil's like, whatever, I'm just moving on to the next fucking fighter. And yeah, Phil was like fucking like, this guy must have been playing with him all night. I've only been playing with him an hour.
If you haven't seen that, by the way, you got to watch the video, guys, after this, because that dude is so casual talking
Yeah.
to his chat. It's amazing.
Such
He's
a
like,
chill streamer.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like, he didn't fucking
I
conquer the shit,
wonder-
and he's just making it look easy.
yeah, it's like if I do this low kick here, I don't know if it'll really work out. And he's just juggling DSP in the background.
I watched it recently, I mean, so it's in my history and it's not too far away. So let me get a link to the fucking video for people in chat. DSP versus Sajam and Street Fighter, both POVs. So,
Yeah, I got that. It's gonna be on WPIG tomorrow too, because it's
There
awesome.
we go. I would highly recommend giving that a wee look. I'll say, after the bingo. We're not got long left, you know what I mean? So, but here we go.
Yeah, let's get through it.
It's me, I'll call it out. So, wow, got my ass beat, right? Or, wow, I don't know the matchup. Wow, I got owned. But if someone's literally spamming nonsense nonstop online and I can't beat it, I'll call that out too. The problem is people can't discern the difference because the people who criticize that aren't fighting game players. The vast majority of people who've been playing Street Fighter 6 agree with me on the stuff I've been saying. Literally, we just watched a tier maker of Justin Wong, and everything he said I agree with what I've been saying all along. Literally what I've been saying. You can't react to a sonic boom, it's too fast. It's the first thing he said about Guile. It's what I said too. Oh, but Phil, that's your excuse. No, it's a fact.
How about the low
problem is
ping
you can't discern the difference
comment?
between me criticizing
Anyone
the
agree with
game and making an excuse. I mean, that's your fault. That's on you. That's your shortcoming, not mine. Other times when I'm very, very heated and because I lost a match and then I freak out, absolutely yes. Is it always fair? Absolutely no. Sometimes it's over-exaggerated. I got that adrenaline in me, but then when I calm down and I regroup, I'm better again, right? That happens to everyone, but they get all worked up about something, they got to readjust or whatever. But that's just the deal, So does it turn off people? Then again, how many new people are coming to my streams to watch Street Fighter? Not that many. I'm not stupid. I'm not fooling myself into thinking that I've earned thousands of new viewers since I played Street Fighter 6. It just hasn't happened. People know who I am, so I'm not really too worried about it. There you go.
All right, I gotta go. Just move on, Phil. No one.
Our
no
$10
one
super chat from
cares.
Jack Ack. He says, what's sad? The fact you won't make you very good looking. It's so obvious you've been working on your sexy until you threw your fake chain away.
This is the one
Very nice.
you made me look at
Working on the
this.
sexy. Always gotta be working on the sexy.
Thanks for the super chat.
Very good.
We only need 2 more things being said here because we have a free space.
Wow, I want to end the show, but contributions keep coming in. I just got a $3 tip.
Whoa!
What will you say if LTG outright refuses
climbing.
the challenge? I already said if he's a bitch about it and doesn't want to do it, then he's a bitch forever.
Oh
And that's
my
it. That's the end of it.
God.
There's nothing else to say.
It's
He
such
comes
a
in and
childish.
talk shit, and then
It's so childish.
Dude.
If he
This is
ignores me, he's
okay.
a
This is
bitch
gonna be.
forever.
I'm not trying to be too toxic here, but this LTG is like, you know, when someone that's
He's been
legitimately
like a man.
mentally ill,
Yeah.
mentally ill, like might like tries to fight someone at your school when you're a kid, and like you can't fight. You know, you just can't do it because like you know you can't. Like, I never had it to me,
Hold
but I know
on,
it
hold
had
on.
where like.
I think I know
Yeah,
what you're talking
go
about,
ahead.
so let me find it. Let me find it. Okay, you keep going, I'll see if I can find it. But yeah, I have a strong feeling I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like if there's a mentally ill person and like a not mentally ill person, but the mentally ill person wants to fight for some reason, you can't really fight no matter what because you're always a douche. You always look like an asshole. Like we're almost to that point where LTG is a normal person and Phil is like so known to be a mentally ill person that you can't like engage anymore because it's like you look stupider just by engaging. That's what DSP is doing this year. It's like you look stupid just by trying to talk with this person who everyone knows is like, yeah, they have a little, you know, they're kind of slow, so don't really, you know, just kind of chill out with that, you know, like it's like that now.
I'm trying to find this thing and I can't. It's annoying me. Oh, it's so annoying. I'm trying to find
Just go, just play.
one
Gotta
more-
finish.
I'm trying. I'll find it. I don't think I can find it now. Millhouse and the Simpsons goes, I'm gonna kick your ass in Street Fighter.
Yeah, Nintendo. Yeah.
Oh, Nintendo.
I know that,
Oh,
yeah.
For some reason, I thought it was fucking Street Fighter. I don't know why I thought. Yeah, I'll kick your ass in Nintendo. That's basically Phil right now. That is Phil right now. I'm gonna kick your ass in a video game, essentially. You know, LDG. To be fair to him, I'm not a fan of LDG at all. You know, I mean, they're both cunts, but he's literally just saying that I don't want anything to do with this. You know, I don't want nothing to do with you. He blocked the guy. He's moving on. You know, he said what he said, and then he said, "Okay, no more. I'm done with you." We'll see if LTG can stand by that. Hopefully they will, you know.
I hope he does. And LTG is a bitch too. So like his natural thing is to not take challenges. He knows like they don't do anything for him.
Exactly. So hopefully LTG
Yeah, so he's not he's already kind of primed to not accept it. So he definitely won't.
consequences for it. That's not the case. If you're gonna talk shit, now fucking come and be a man and face me in a game that you think that you're good at, and let's see what happens. And if you lose, who cares? If you win, who cares? But be a man. But you know, I don't think you will.
Here's another thing though as well. Phil's been called out as well. Review Tech USA challenged Phil to fucking Street Fighter. Craig from Side Scrollers challenged Phil to Street Fighter. Phil acknowledged
Just tweeted
both of
that.
those challenges and said no thank you. So does that mean that Phil's a bitch for fucking refusing those challenges, running away from those challenges?
That was my exact tweet.
Yeah.
I said, "Are you studying Craig's bitch forever since you turned him down?"
There you go.
I really don't think he will. I think, like what you said, he'll talk more shit. Even though I said, if you don't want to do it, just never say a word again, right? Just leave it alone. He'll probably talk shit tonight, and then he'll still back out and demand $5,000 that no one will ever give him because no one values him that much. He's nuts. Okay. Jojo Jimmy, I would never, ever involve myself in anything with Keemstar ever on this planet, period. Under no circumstance. There you go. Butterboy just sent me $3. He says, have you noticed that the media and the gaming community attention has now stopped? There's no more praise for Final Fantasy 16. It seems the big time streamers that get paid by Square to play it are now done with it.
1,000 times
I'll be
speed,
honest,
please.
like, I saw for about, it was about a week and a half, a lot of people kissing Final Fantasy 16's butt.
4
Then I kinda
million
saw everyone
times
stop
speed,
talking about it
please.
completely.
And
And that was the end of it. You know what I mean? Like, I never said anything else after that. So I felt like,
okay.
yeah, we're in a situation where the game.
I'll
is
listen
really hyped by certain
carefully,
people,
don't
and other
worry.
people just don't care about it at all. I don't really think anyone's like crapping on it, hating on it. It's just like either people really like it or just don't care about it. And that's weird because Final Fantasy, it's almost like everyone cares about it a lot. And I feel like this one didn't get that. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. Okay. All right, guys, we got to the show. It's getting another long one. Let's end it now before it goes 2 hours again, right? And I think it's time to relax. It's time to sit back, play some Final Fantasy 16, and go to sleep.
Oh.
I guess we'll see what happens. How boring the game is today. I really hope it's not. Okay, but I guess we'll find out as we play here. All right. Thank you all
amazed
for
he's
watching the
not
show.
having
Like I said, I promise you, I'm hoping this will be the end of it. We get acceptance to the match. That's great. We start talking about it, hyping it, planning for it. If he denies it and talks shit, I'm just gonna ignore it because there's no point.
Oh,
He's stupid.
great
Find out what happens.
super chat.
But that's that. Thank you for watching the show.
You don't work with sorry.
Yeah,
You don't work with Keem because he has bad morals, but will work with LTG when he loves bullying disabled people. Can you clarify?
Excellent fucking point. I was like, well, I didn't know that. I don't know what he does, you know. But that's an excellent fucking point. This is why LTG is an absolute fucking cunt as well. Some of the things that he has said and done, you know, his conduct over the years, he's no fucking angel. He's a fucking despicable. Some could argue that he's actually a worse person in terms of the things he does and reacts to people. Worse than Phil.
Yeah, like LTG reaches out. In the end, DSP is screaming at his computer monitor, and like if he stopped doing it, like it would be cool, but like no one's getting hurt that much except for the people that give him money, of course. But like LTG legit attacks people, disabled people before. He says questionable things about women and their roles, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He's a douchebag for sure.
But I'm going to fucking fast forward this. When we're done with bingo and all that shit, I'll fast forward. I want to see if Phil responds to this.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's just crack on the bingo.
Show, and I'll see you tomorrow. Let you know how today went. We're looking forward to the community night tonight, and usually goes well. So, all right, guys, peace out. See you.
Is that
tomorrow.
LTG? Oh no, DSP.
All right, that's the end of the show. Let's set up here for the gaming, and get ready to start.
Yeah, definitely.
Great
He's a
description
dox
here.
people
Watch
for
the hands,
sure.
watch like that.
Yep.
We're gonna jump right in. Not much delay. Here we go.
Yeah, LTG. No one's saying LTG is an angel by far, but in this exchange, I'm definitely team LTG. You know, I think we all are.
Cool. We get the controller. Oh.
Kind of like politics, isn't it? You know, everyone's an arsehole, but who's your least,
We had
you
just
know, an
finished the
arsehole?
major story mission where we fought Bahamut.
Yeah.
And now I guess we're gonna see what the fallout from that is. Like, what's the actual, story follow up to that? Am I gonna use Rashid tonight? I'll probably use them some matches. I won't use them all night. I mean, I played them all day yesterday. I'm kind of Rashided out. I'll probably do a variety of characters tonight, but you'll probably be in the mix, yes. All right, let's use the mic. Use the
Just like
bathroom right
that. We're sheeted out. Tyrone out.
Oh, time fast forward.
Yes, fast forward.
Oh, here
now.
we
Look
go.
at those. Oh, you kidding? I really hope.
That was really fast. actually.
Gameplay started. Oh no, he didn't start recording yet. So
I know, but I wanted to just go back when he's sending. So there we go. Here we go.
All right, everybody. Let's boot her up. Let's get started. I really hope that there's some developments today that aren't boring. Seriously, I mean.
Seriously, I mean,
I think it's amazing. You think Clive will get his sexy on? Oh, are you kidding me? Clive has been non-stop sexy in this game. Absolutely. Look how crispy. Look at that. Look at those dimensions. That is a crispy male right there, right?
not
That is the
done.
epitome of a
Still
crispy
not
visual.
done.
Very nice. The chiseled jawline, even hairline, marshmallow fluff complexion. Look at that. Look at the marshmallow fluff. Great. I love it.
That's you.
This
Not
guy's
your
like
character.
6'9", I think. Right? Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, can we
All
start
right.
now? Let's not make this.
Can't
let's not
move
make this-
on.
Seriously, I said my piece. I'm done with that. That's the kind of guy I am. I'm done with it. I don't want to talk about it all day. So, okay.
Yeah, let's see how many more times you say it today.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to Final Fantasy.
He's now recording for YouTube. So
Oh
that's
my god!
sadly we're-
I told King Jad it was, if we got it full house, it would have been $4 million. Unfortunately, we did not hit it.
Oh, that's a shame as well. And I would have got half of that as well. God damn. Anyway, let's let's see if Phil responded to the super chat. It was only,
Yeah,
like 2
definitely.
minutes ago or something on it.
Take this Ayatollah.
Yeah, I think he would have been distracted with that.
Yeah. Let's see. Is that it? Darth Fig? Or Darth Fig was positive, I think.
Nah, slime.
Okay, Slimy Slime. Okay. Darth Fig.
There, hey, who was
Slimy
it?
Slime. There it is. There it is. There it is.
Let's read out here.
Very good. Okay,
Oh,
a lot of
yeah.
stuff just happened, so hold on a second here. Canadian Kirk, would you like me to check
Well, he read
and
it.
see if I got a tip?
It's
'Cause
still there.
no message came through, but I tend to err on the side of believing
They didn't get
my
limbed anyway.
viewers and supporters. I do believe that you did tip. Let's take a look.
Oh, for God's
Take a
sake.
look.
Okay, hold on. Come
Hurry
through. It
up.
was a $6 tip. Physical copy. Get out of it.
I'm just fast forwarding here.
I
a wee bit.
strongly recommend that you
Yeah.
look up the listing. Last summer, there were a few games there that canceled it and had to. I think is the one. You give it a look at. $10 super chat. Thank you. That's very generous. And he says, I've been playing this game for about 20. I've been
Blah,
playing.
blah, 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 blah.
Fast
There you
forward.
have
Fast
it.
forward.
Keemstar.
There's-
About for insulting my joy into work.
Here we go,
which
here we
is
go.
LTG. I want to beat
Hold on, I'm just reading. Just in case I'll rewind again.
disabled people. Can you clarify? First of all,
Here we go. Hey,
Oh,
Anna,
fuck.
yours
Ann Lee just
ending.
joined. Bad timing.
We're about to
Go
end.
ahead.
We're about to end.
star because he has bad morals, but you'll work with LTG when he loves bullying
Here we go.
disabled people. Can you
Bingo.
clarify? First of all, I don't know anything about that. Again, I don't follow
Told
the
you.
guy. I
Told
know
you.
nothing about his morals.
Yep.
Nor do I really care.
Yep, yep, yep.
All right.
Nor
I
do I
don't
really
want
care.
to work with LTG. I want to beat his ass in Street Fighter. Since he
Okay,
pissed
well,
me
what-
off for
Keem wants
insulting
to
my
do a
looks and
fucking
insulting my
podcast.
streams, I want to basically make him look pretty bad and destroy him in the game he thinks he's good at. That's what I want to do. That's a little different than actually actively trying to work with someone to do an ongoing show or a running thing. I just want to do one set against him and beat his ass. That's simple. Okay? Little different.
Still talking to the big man. I'm gonna beat his ass.
right?
Holy shit, Phil's basically fucking wanting to be a big man in video game
Yeah.
land. Because he knows he fucking
I'm gonna
can't do
beat
anything in
his
real life
ass.
to LTG, so he's like, I'm gonna beat your ass in Street Fighter.
Yeah. What?
I'm gonna kick the
what
shit out of
does-
you, boy, in Street Fighter.
Like, just ignore personalities. It's like, put these two people next to each other. It's like, all right, one person, if you don't know anything about personalities, like, all right, one person seems to be doing all right, and the other person, it looks like they are melting.
Yeah, fuck me,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah,
if you don't know anything about them.
I mean, yeah, there we go.
Yeah. One person is pretty well put together. The other person, not sure what's going on with those snort sacks.
Yeah, one of these things is not like the other.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh my fucking god, okay. It's been a long ass bingo team. Sadly, we couldn't get a full house, you know. We're two away at the end of the day, you know. Phil was I did not expect that sort of fucking stuff from Phil today. I thought it was going to be quite meek, you know? I did not expect Phil to be like that whatsoever, but hey, it is what it is, and hopefully LTG will just shut the fuck up and not respond to the fucking obvious bait.
That's what we want.
Last second super chat here from Barrett Wells. Jesus Christ.
They're both ready. That's the key. That's a little lore drop for you out there.
Thank you
There's
very
two
much,
defense
Phil.
hatches.
Yeah, so there we go.
One
Barrett
in the
Wells.
bed, one in front of the house.
Exactly. Thank you very much for Barrett Wells. I alluded to Barrett Wells saying in super chat, the defense hatchet is at the ready. And yeah, both of them are. Yeah, exactly. Oh my fucking god. It's just incredible stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna end things there. I mean, I'll be back tomorrow with some more bingo antics, and hopefully we can fucking get a full house before Phil's precious day off, and we'll probably hear some more about whatever the fuck's happening as well with, fucking LTG if it responds or not. Hopefully it won't respond, but I imagine Phil will allude to it tomorrow at some point in time to try and fucking bait him into some sort of response because he is getting desperate as hell right now. But I'm going to end things there.
Yep.
But thank you, Alt, once more for being here. And this also this final time for a while anyway. You'll be on the show because you'll be busy boy once again. The family will be back in town. So, it's just one of those things. But you tell us what you're up to in the upcoming days for people to check you out on.
Well, first I want to say it's been a magical time the last 2 months. Thanks so much for having me once a week. It's a lot of fun. Tomorrow we got Density Scrolls back in the house. Very explosive episode. You will lose your mind when you see this episode. It's going to be tomorrow at the late time, if Steve can do that. So, Steve, you got to tell me if you can do late one tomorrow.
Yeah, no pressure, Steve.
Starting 8 p.m. Eastern.
There you go.
Yeah, it's up to you, but
right.
remember the weekend, big Machinima nonsense. So Machinima, we got the Machinima pre-stream at WPIG, not pre-stream, but like pre-show. We go into all the Machinima shit that DSP said.
The Mario review. You got to prep the Mario review. You need the views for the Mario review.
Oh, yeah. Mario review is hype. I don't know I know you might be looking there and seeing the views are low, but a lot of clippers are already taking it. They're clipping over here and there, getting 100,000 views, making millions of dollars. But if you want to get it in the full context, check it out on our channel. That being said, and this weekend's Machinima weekend. It's going to be fun. Bye-bye. You're all legends. Go ahead, Jet. End this.
Because I'll be back tomorrow with some more bingo antics as well. I usually going to have time. But yeah, I'm going to end things. So I'll always end things myself by playing the today's PIG contributions made by the excellent, talented Pixar Animations. Thank you guys once again for being here. Thank you all for being a regular for the last few weeks. And you're always welcome back anytime, whenever you want. And there's everyone else, you know what I mean? If anyone else wants to come on, whether you've been on before or whether you're fucking new to it as well, whatever, anyone's welcome.
You got it.
You know, and yeah. Thank you once again for being here. Thank you very much for your contributions. Thank you very much for keeping us out in the card, and just thank you in general for enduring this with us all. And yeah, peace out. Thanks again, Alt. Remember, check out WPIG tomorrow, and that being said, as well on Thursday. But until then, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for some more bingo antics. Peace out.
Bye. Apparently, I'm just. Yeah.
Oh yeah, War Dog as well. We're still on by the way, War Dog. So yeah, I wasn't sure if you're still on or I don't know.
No, I was watching Anne and see what we was doing. Anne just finished while you came over, and I was just
sitting there for so long trying to War Dog.
Oh, I was putting my dinner on, and I'm like, I've been fucking on watching this shit show, and I'm like,
yeah.
I'll go and put my dinner on, but like, yeah.
Yeah, well, War Dog, you're welcome back anytime too.
Yeah, I just want to jump in because I was like, just giving the heads up because I see that you were behind Anne.
I know.
So I'm like, you might want to get ready because it gets worse.
Yeah. I do appreciate the heads up, by the way. That was great. Thank you for letting us know.
We're going to have content
I
for
definitely
days.
appreciate it, yeah. We're going to have so much to talk about there. Right, I'm going to properly end the show now.
Yeah.
That's all. So, yeah, thank you guys once again for being here. I mean, and Dashi as well goes on there on. Have a wee rant as well good. So, yeah, catch you guys all later. Peace out.
Used to work at
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, me the money.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that, in an instant.